Yeah, no, it is absolutely. That's why we've had memes about people using fucking iFunny for a decade.
Every time I
Nine gag grass up.
No, no one likes 9gag.
Does it even exist anymore?
No, it's usually just full of racism.
It
that makes
still
sense.
exists. But what's great about being as old as I am and some of the other people that are in this room is that a lot of these memes, like I'll see them, like people will post them and be like, oh my God, I found this meme. And I'm like, I saw that years ago. That
Yeah, right.
Chef, when you said the other people in this room, you mean your wife?
No,
right?
in this voice channel room? In this voice channel room?
Sorry. I thought you meant your physical room.
No. More or less looking at.
I'm only 4 years younger than Chef.
Looking at Mr. Llamas, which, by the way, I can't wait to the one shot with you.
How old are you, Llama?
I am 28.
That one shot has a couple of memes in there just for you.
What do you mean Llamas is just a baby?
I'm a shit poster.
He is. You are. You'll recognize it when you see it. You'll be like, "Son of a bitch."
What's he doing for the one shot? I need to memorize the name I made for the one shot. I'm not going to ever figure that out.
It's like Dorfin Folo or something like that.
It just sounded in line with the dwarves. What did I actually name him though?
Dwarf Folo.
I'm gonna run and grab a glass.
Yeah, that's right. Ogric just sounds good.
You're good.
Hey, can you get me one too?
No, get your own glass.
Fine.
With
blackjack
and hookers.
White glasses thing immediately.
You can't even see it. That matters not, young man.
All right, I got a glass. Alcohol can be consumed now.
I also have some alcohol, which I'm going to need for tonight.
I have
we need it
water
every
bomb.
night. What are you
Wait, do I need to get alcohol? I don't have any near me.
No, you don't get alcohol.
Max, this is the problem. I have multiple llamas, not a single llama.
Yeah, how long does 7 llamas live?
So it's like a cat, 9 lives.
6, 8, 10.
You have 7 lives.
He has all the llamas.
140 years?
How long do llamas live?
20 years?
Rats. We are the rats.
Like give or take?
So much better.
Nah, just 20 years. That's it. They just keel over.
like at 20, they just go.
I lose a life instantly on the 20-year mark.
It's like
they're like, all right, I'm done.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
It's like Mario, where once they hit 20, it just goes boom, boom, boom. Boop, boop. You get smaller.
It's like the timer expiring in Mario.
That's
yeah, what? You just hear the Mario music in the background, and it just gets faster and faster as it gets to 20.
Oh, no.
When you hit 19, it goes.
I didn't realize this is the same notes, just slow down. Holy shit.
Yeah, they just speed it up. Oh, yeah, so
they do that a lot.
First off, we are live. Say hello to the world. Hello world.
Hello world.
Second off,
did I pass the coding test?
Yeah. I was feeling like some kind of way. Like I was doing video editing and
some kind of way.
Doing a bunch of like stripped down and trying to like find like good story and like a good story structure for it. And I was procrastinating and I ran across this this video from a long time ago, and it was it was on Star Wars, A New Hope, before it was A New Hope, when George Lucas was first doing it.
Current Hope.
And
Blue Harvest.
No, okay.
When it didn't have a title.
Yeah, it was literally just Star Wars. And
Star Wars, the original cut.
Oh, so after Blue Harvest, but before A New Hope.
Yes. So apparently back in the day before it was released, he sat down with his friends like Steven Spielberg and a bunch of other guys, and he showed them Star Wars. Like he showed it to them, but it was before they did like the sound design to it. It was before they did like a lot of like the work, but it was like edited and put in. They still had to go back and do like the sound effects and stuff. And they ripped his ass a new one. And I watched like the first fucking 15 minutes of it. And what it was versus what it ended up becoming was astronomically different. Like,
oh my God, yeah, it was saved in the edit.
Yeah, it's saved in the edit. That's what it was. And I was like, oh, you know what? It was one of those things where I looked at it and I was like, okay, editing is not only super important, but like it was like this weird like I was almost like invigorated by watching it, and I was like, this is fucking amazing. This is what it was like, literally what I needed at that moment in my life.
The editor's desk saves lives.
Yeah. So, but it gave me renewed vigor, if you will, to be like, all right, let's do this shit. So super happy about it. That's it's coming along. It's coming along. Between, I think the first episode, quote unquote, is going to be probably a cut up between the first 3 sessions that we've done here, just to get like a good coherent story. I won't know until I get done cutting it and seeing how fucking long that is. So super excited about that. And then I've got a mini series planned, and I've gotten my players that's going to be starting in like 2 weeks. That is a parallel to this story. It's actually something that's from your guys' story, your guys' adventure that's about to be coming up. But it's about to be happening in parallel, and I have different players that are going to be doing that to give some stuff a little gumption. So happy about that one. C's going to be in it, and I think the Wandering Disciple's going to be in it. Steal Your Mind's going to be in it. And a couple of other people. I forget who all I have, but they're all going to be in it. It's only going to be like 2 to 3 episodes or 2 to 3 sessions long, but it's going to be something really nice, and to bring a little bit of, instead of me just telling you later on, like, oh yeah, this stuff happened in the background. I can also tell you this stuff happened in the background, and actually have players like do it and get like some nice little lore bits for it.
That's
Cool.
The last thing would be, don't know if anyone caught Saturday's one shot with Juniper the witch, but that went really well. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed running that the witch is dead thing, and I'm thinking about doing that more often just because of how much versatility that thing has, because you can just keep doing stuff and I can keep changing premises. And what else is there? Oh yeah, I think on top of that, I might, instead of doing the weekly or the monthly one shots, I think I'm going to do them every 2 weeks, just because I've been done with the one shot that I'm about to be running next week for 3 weeks now. It's just.
Well, shoot, I've got a lot more D&D to play.
It's just been done. I've got a lot. I've been really enjoying a lot of story writing, and then like I've
Watch,
been.
Llamas, you'll never be in another one shot again.
God.
Your hubris.
It's the
your hubris.
We are literally watching About 7 Llamas story arc, where he is Icarus. He is flying too close to the sun.
Watch,
yes,
the
Bess.
number will hit 7, and then it will never increase further.
Yeah, we're all about to introduce ourselves and go over who we are. So at the beginning of these little things, for the last couple of weeks, we've been doing truths and lies. This is actually the last week of the truths and lies. So next week we actually get to go through all the lies and all the truths and figure out per your guys' characters what is what, who is who. So, this is Invictus. Welcome to it. This is the 3rd episode, and the turning point was supposed to happen last week, but we had some stallments. That's fine. This is, for me, I have a lot of notes pulled up for this session, just because I know what's about to be coming. Super excited about it. Super just like jazzed, if you will. And yeah. I am your DM, Robert Byers, and we will let, you know what, About 7 Llamas, you can start us off with your truth and or lie this week, and introduce yourself, and your character, and your mother, and your father, and your sister, and your cousin.
Hey, I already got everybody.
Hold on, real quick. If you call me Robbie, you'll get banned immediately. It is Robert, not Bob.
There you go.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
You're good. Well, I'm About 7 Llamas, a community member, marble. For some reason, a winner at wheel, but not marbles. And I play Pavoni. And for this week's Truth and or Lie, Pavoni meditates before the sun rises, and he is a classic early bird.
Lies.
That's the joke was actually pretty good. I like that. Classic early bird. Wonderful. Thank you about 7 llamas. Let us go now to the wonderful Aiolos.
Hey, that's me. Third, Truth and Lie. Yes, I'm Aiolos. I'm playing a human bard, also community member. But the tidbit for today, Jocasta once, is claimed, injured herself while practicing dramatic fashion poses to end her performances with. The injuries are not relevant, but she was not able to sit for a few days after the fact.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say, are we going to throw in that allegedly? Just everything has to be allegedly.
I mean, it's just assumed.
Perfect. Ooh, actually, I did this over here. Sweet. Thank you, Aiolos. Yeah, you guys can. So, for those that are listening that like to predict dice rolls, the dice rolls around here are a little quick. They're a little quick, if you will. So, have fun with that. Next up, we will go with the one, the only Folo. My Folo.
Hi, I'm Folo.
My Phoenix. You're the Phoenix beneath my wings.
Shit, I have a good bit related to that. That's entirely unrelated. No, I already shared that with you guys. No, never mind.
No, I think you told me something about you being in a game.
I'm in a game where it's got Phoenix in the name of it, and I immediately thought I was gonna die.
Jesus, what kind of DM would do that to you?
Phoenix
Fuck
gang?
you. That's just the follow-up. Anyway, what's a fun one to go with?
Oh, Phoenix is Johanna. Plays Johanna the wizard.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Johanna's a Phoenix. There you go. Figure that one out. Is it true? Is it a lie? We'll find out, won't we?
I'll make it true.
Yeah, that's the fear.
Do we have to bring you to like near death to see?
No, Phoenixes, you have to kill them, slay them, bring them down, if you will.
Oh no.
Is it? Oh yeah, is it pronounced Johanna or Johanna?
Johanna.
So there you go. Next.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I wasn't looking at the chat. Was I?
No, you're fine. I'll do it if need be. Maxi.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Max. Yeah, that's
He's lying.
That's about it. And there are rumors of a religious group looking for someone that would match Belle's description. And that's about it.
He's also happens to be our resident monk. He throws hands.
He died.
They're rated E for everyone.
He's really tired, and he's even tireder because he died.
Is he extremely tired from like a day of long work?
Yeah, and dying.
And he did just literally come back to life. Oh my god, you have the first death.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Hey, it doesn't
He
count as
didn't
death
die.
if
He
you
just
get
went
back up.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't dead.
It's okay. Now he has
Belle?
an excuse to be tired because he's exhausted.
Wait, hold on. I have no eyes on chat.
I don't have the window open, so it's like
Oh,
can't see any
no,
questions.
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Meep.
Hello, I'm Meep. I play Z, and let's see, go 2 truths and a lie. Is that what we're doing? Yes.
Also Sprue Druid.
Huh?
You're a Sprue.
I'm a Sprue. Well, I'm just a Druid as of right now. But
What's a Sprue?
a Sprue.
It's a Spriggan.
Is anyone else hearing Chef in stereo?
No.
I have Chef turned all the way down, so it might be when I'm pushing to talk as well. So let's see. Thank you. It has been said that Z lost one of her toes while trying to make friends with a strange mushroom in the forest once upon a time.
Mega true.
That's
Does Z even wear shoes?
That's a good question.
Ooh, that is a good question.
Has nobody glanced down to notice this?
Does he wear shoes?
Sometimes.
Or are they just mushroom pads? All right, wonderful. Thank you. That was I was on my seat, edge of my seat, if you will, for that
Great storytelling.
This is so good. Doesn't feel like the first episode. Feels like you guys have known each other for years. Perfect. Wonderful. Stealth, break up the monotony for me, please.
So I'm StealthyDruid, and I'm playing Tal Ushani. And for truths and lies, so before Tal finished learning the secret signs and passwords of the faction network, she may have accidentally sent a signal to a faction operative and, quote, forwarded orders to kiss the mother of the rival house instead of kill them.
Aw.
That's so sweet.
That's it.
Curses defeated by a typo.
I feel like I don't know why I had like really weird like 007 vibes off that. It was like a 007 mission that went
Austin
wrong.
Power vibes.
Ooh, Austin Powers probably even better. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
There you
baby.
go.
Sorry, my
I
audio's
can't
been cutting out. All I heard were feet and kiss.
What the fuck?
Like at the same time?
No,
Wow.
like separately, but it's been cutting out for a while, and this is the first time it's actually.
Prelude.
I've been talking. Has anyone heard me?
No.
Hmm.
No, not till just
not
now
even
when
a
you
little
brought up
bit.
feet.
I feel like it's
okay.
better that way.
I
don't?
missed the last. Okay.
Long story short, Z doesn't know if she wears shoes. I don't think that was her truth or lie. Well, I don't even remember what it was.
Doesn't know. She just doesn't know if she's wearing them.
You
There
can't
was a missing
tell.
toe whether or not she actually lost it while making a friend.
The first thing we do when we get in game is someone makes a perception check to see if she's wearing shoes. She'll have to
We've
answer.
lost Chef.
She'll have to answer. You lost me? Where? Where'd I go?
You.
Then, okay, so I missed
Did he
one
count
about
robotics for anyone else
not
or just
knowing
me?
if they're wearing shoes.
I think you missed Talls.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, Discord's breaking.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It had
It's
an
ping
update
shot
recently.
to 700 milliseconds.
Well, thank Best Girl for
Oh.
the follow. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm good on my end. I can hear you guys when you talk perfectly.
yeah, everything's fine now.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Stealth, what I miss for yours?
So my truth or lie was before she had finished learning the secret signs and passwords of the faction network, she may have accidentally sent a signal to a faction operative and, quote, forwarded orders to kiss the mother of the rival house instead of kill them.
Honest mistake.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. Well,
At least she didn't get reply all.
I am the wonderful DM, Robert Byers. We will be going back to Chef Byers here soon because I don't like using my first name. It feels icky and weird on the internet, and I miss Chef. So
Why, Robert?
It does feel
Why'd you
weird.
do this?
Sorry.
it
feels
does
creepy
feel
every
weird,
single
doesn't
time
it?
I write it.
The wife was
Yeah.
like, "Can we not be Robert Byers? Can we please be Chef Byers?" So I was like,
Can I
you're
call you
right.
Chef, but
I know. I mean, to
Ooh,
the
can I
rest
call
of the
you
world, we
Roberto?
call you Chef, and then they'll be like, "Why are you calling him Chef?" He's
Yeah,
Robert."
I
I
know.
call him Robeth.
Robert, it's a Roberto. No, yeah, I don't like it, and
shove it.
it's just weird. I don't know why. I feel like because I went by Chef
do
like
it
the
on a
last 2
dare?
years. Do what on a dare?
Change your name.
No, I thought it'd be more personable, and I decided that I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So going back, so that's coming up. My truth or lie. We'll have to get. I feel like it's cheating. I feel like you guys, it's cheating, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Come on, Robert. Share with us.
Yeah, Rob.
Wow.
Bum
Gonna
it,
murder
ban.
you.
Love
Just
it.
for giggles now.
Hold on.
Kick
My
him.
common sense is tingling and I foresee bans in the future.
Right?
That's not
He can't,
common
he
sense.
can't ban me. I'm
I
a
mean,
mod.
pretense.
He
I
warned you.
can.
Uh-oh.
I have left a job by cussing out the manager profusely for basically telling me that I would never amount to anything if I left.
Ooh, true.
Was this
I
last
believe
Yeah.
it.
I do believe that too. Yeah.
That's good. You guys have believed all of them then.
Oh wait, no, was that the truth
Yeah.
or the lie thing? I thought you were just sharing with us.
That's the truth or lie thing.
I don't know. I feel
True.
like this happened last week.
Right?
I wish. I mean, knock on wood. But yeah, okay, there's my truth and lie. Now let's wrap up. Let's play some fun. Let's roll some dice. Let's get into it. This is what happened last week. We had some people, this entire party, I think, has an average strength score of -1. I could be wrong, but I feel like
No, that's about right.
I feel like it's
Were
about
Were you
right.
at 0 or
I
-1?
have 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
I'm at
-1.
0.
it's not very
I
good.
doubt.
So doing the most strenuous of activities, i.e., climbing up a 5-foot cliff, was extraordinarily hard for some of our people. They kept falling. We had a little bit of banter back and forth while that was going on. We finally got everyone up. They tracked down some dogs. They had some blink dogs that had sold all their stuff. They went all the way down to the south. They found that there was this giant mountain that looked like it was just plunged up out of the earth, but it was like old. There was moss around it, but it didn't look like a natural formation whatsoever. However, as they got close and they were moving around, they found this illusionary wall by Bell literally just walking into the side of the mountain. Instead of him smacking his face into the side of the mountain, he walked through it. Everyone else joined him. They met a little goblin-like creature that was cutting a rat's hair. His name was Cosma. They sat there and talked to him a little bit. He gave him a little bit of backstory about what's going on, who he was, the village he came from, and kind of some stuff that was that's going on in the world. They walked through this giant crevasse because there was this rope bridge. Everyone was really freaked out because it looked like it wasn't sturdy, but nothing really happened. They just moved past it quite briskly. Then people started joking around about a cave-in because it's very tight corridors, and our wonderful Aarakocra here is very, very claustrophobic. He barreled through Bell, went all the way down to this door, and ran into this room where he met something that was called a Dark King. He convinced the Dark King out of his own terror, he was so terrified looking himself that when he told the Dark King that there was a collapse, that there's a cave-in coming, the sheer terror on his face, almost all on itself, convinced this Darkling that he was telling the truth and let him in. He was not hostile to him. He tried to calm down Pavoni, the Aarakocra. The Aarakocra got high because he did offer him something that would mellow him out. They sat there, they kind of got high together, played some cards, and then when the group came to find them and come into the room, because he did lock the door behind them, it was a good thing. Good job, Pavoni. Those two started freaking out, thinking that the rocks were coming alive and beating on the door. And when they opened it, they decided to attack the quote-unquote rocks that were just people. And that's it. That's what happened last time. But, one last thing. The only attack the guy got off was towards Bell. He killed Bell down to the ground. Z-File came over, snapped Pavoni out of it. Jocasta did this fucking Naruto Genjutsu Kaisen wall climbing through the door bullshit flip thing onto the other side. Cast his bardic inspiration, which is just, apparently, come to find out, it's just a scream. He just screams to inspire you, just a scream. And
Very local.
and then
sometimes you just need a battle cry.
And then Pavoni shook the Darkling's hand, and to kind of be like a brother's thing, the Darkling took his hand, and Pavoni at point blank range blasted him in the face. So that is literally where we're coming in. It sounds like a lot because it is.
So did we kill the Dark King or the Dark Lord? Because I don't remember if they were the same person or if it was two people.
Yeah, there were two different people with like that name.
So
there are two people trying to out-edge each other.
Yeah, that's right.
So the guy that down here, he deemed himself the Dark King because his race is Darkling. So he called him they call themselves Dark Kings instead of Darklings.
That scans.
It stands. All right, so that's where we stand off. Literally, standing in front. Oh yeah, literally the last thing that happened is when the Dark King died. His body burst into flames, and it blinded you, the people that were surrounding him, for just literally 6 seconds. But you're out of combat anyways. So, we shall begin. You have the floor. That's the last thing you saw was literally the sun in the middle of the room.
My eyes.
Well, considering the sun just blew up and Pavoni is high, this bird is on a bad trip, just standing there, feathers entirely ruffled, eyes darting around, just standing there completely rigid. He's freaking out.
I'm gonna lean down and cast Cure Wounds on Bell since he's lying helpless on the floor.
Oh, you already did last session.
Oh, did I? Okay. See,
Yeah.
look, my brain was in the same department.
I only say that because I have 8 out of 9 hit points.
that you know that
Yes,
tracks.
we're good.
So
Yeah, as I say, Tal yells out, "What just happened? What was that light?"
Something
I'm not
went
sure.
poof.
Something exploded. It might have something to do with the guy that was in here, I guess.
What?
Somebody should
Tal's
move
gonna
Bell.
inch forward to get a look. I don't
Are
see
they
a guy.
done
What are you
thinking about
talking about?
rocks?
do what? What about the rocks?
That was poor timing on my part. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know, I'll go ahead. So as you come in, Tall, and you look past them and you look in the room, there's a few things that you see immediately. Unlike the rest of this cave, this room is lit, and the source seems to be coming from like this little map thing that's on the floor, like it's engraved into the floor. There's some broken vases over to one side. There's a table, chairs. There's mugs around. There's playing cards. There's a dish with some stuff in there. There's a little hourglass. Past that, you have some apples and grain that are on the floor to the south. You see some bedrolls, and it just looks like an entire area down towards the south where these things were robbing people, and this is where they've stashed it. You found their stash.
Oh,
Can we make a new rule, Pavoni?
well, hold on, Chef. Can you extinguish Pavoni's torch? He dropped it in this kerfuffle.
Oh yeah,
Kerfuffle.
you're good. You can see in
Thanks.
the room.
It was
so.
indeed a kerfuffle. That is a good apt description.
Please continue.
And
That
Tal
maybe you
steps over Bell and
don't
enters the room.
don't leave us like that again. You make things very difficult for us when you do things like that.
Pavoni does not respond. He's just standing there, shaking, feathers all puffed out, 1,000 yards staring into the floor where the Darkling exploded.
Yeah, speaking of, after it exploded, Bell covered his eyes and then fell back and then realized it was actually pretty comfortable there and just fell asleep. Like, he just kept his eyes closed and fell asleep.
Nice.
Johanna comes up and hits him with the quarterstaff again.
I'm definitely not carrying him this time.
I feel like he
So,
needs the rest
why
after
do
being
you
Done
killed.
with the rocks, right?
Ask that again. I'm so sorry. I talked over you.
We're done with the rocks, right?
Rocks? What rocks?
Jocasta is gonna rub her eyes to be able to see once more. There weren't any rocks here to begin with. I think they were just confusing us for whatever.
Yes,
had
that's what
gotten
I'm
hold of
referring
Pavoni.
to.
You're asking if we're still rocks? No, we're not rocks.
No, I'm asking if he's done being an idiot.
Oh, that you
Ah,
have to ask him.
probably not.
Pavoni, are you okay?
He seems like he's broken, but that's not very unusual at this point.
Pavoni just stares into the floor, again where the Darkling just exploded, eyes darting a little bit, and then just you hear him mutter to himself, "He's just dust now, reduced to tiny rocks."
Yeah, it's well,
Got it.
usually
Reduced to atoms.
that should be the end result of a magical attack. But when opponent, you need to sit down. Would you like to come over here and like have a seat, take a breather, take a load off?
Where did he go?
I think you pulverized them.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like.
Why must it be square? Why not round?
I don't have an answer to that.
I think he
I was
might need a
gonna.
cup of coffee.
Does anybody have coffee on them? I don't think I do.
Bell,
Not me.
Bell just
Four
holds
of you
out the
have endless coffee.
the bottle of endless coffee and just like hands it to him because he does not want it. It tastes disgusting.
Oh, that's a him problem. Because he could use that caffeine.
You don't want him to crash again.
He doesn't do uppers.
My toes have left me behind in the floor where I once stood.
You have toes? I thought you had talons.
Johanna nudges
Oh,
Bell
you
with the
woke up.
quarterstaff. All right, go
Oh.
inside.
Oh, okay. He just like very slowly walks inside. Oh, this place is nice.
Oh, looks like we found a bunch of stuff. Think any of it belongs to our client?
Is my kid out there? Jocasta's gonna go ahead and dash forward and trying to look for it. Is
Bell,
it out
none
there?
of it looks like a horse.
I
No, the
think
horse
we
was
already
outside.
came across the horse.
Yeah, we're past the
No,
horse
no, we did,
situation.
but
So down to the south, you have bed rolls. You have a little fire pit, books that are torn up, and underneath the little fire pit, you can see like pages of them, like they were using it as kindling to start the fire and get everything ready to go.
Heinous.
Like I said, basically a smorgasbord of just things that they have collected.
Torches. Did I hear torches? Yeah.
Nope, but over in this little corner, there's, like I said, you have merchant bags and stuff. So this room is lit, and like I said, the thing in the middle of the room is literally where it's coming from.
Oh, spiffy.
Tal wants to go over and check out this chest over here. See what's inside it.
As you
wait. Don't you want to like I don't know, maybe like prod it with a stick before you like handle it?
Nah.
Yeah, those
It'll be
things grow
fine.
teeth.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot step backward. Yeah, you got it.
It'll be fine.
As you go to check it out, what do you mean you no longer exist in my world? Sorry,
What?
that's something
Who
else.
said that?
As you go to check it out, you see that there is a lock upon this chest.
Oh man. I broke my thieves' tools. I can't pick this lock. Anybody else have thieves' tools on them?
No, not on me.
Alright, well, she
I have a
takes out her
crowbar.
crowbar. Yeah, Tal takes out her crowbar and she
We have
says,
a lot
alright,
of
this'll
crowbars.
work. And she tries to pry the lock open with the crowbar.
Okay, give me a
Are we
strength
supposed
check.
to? Sorry.
Strength?
Yeah, you have advantage though using the crowbar.
Cool.
Crowbars
Alright,
are great.
Yeah, they're nice. They give you
We're here
advantage.
to rob things.
If I do that, maybe that'll work.
Jocasta, are you going to be going
There we
through
go.
the stuff to see what?
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ! The threes.
For
Oh
everybody.
my god!
Wow.
As you go and put the crowbar underneath it, and you push, it is made solid, just solid, and
No.
it does not budge. Jocasta, as you're looking through this stuff, you can actually click on that. It's called merchant bags.
Yeah.
So what you're
Yeah, I was
seeing
trying to
over
do that.
there are just like general assortments of stuff. You find like common clothing, fine clothing, candles, hooded lantern, a minor stamina potion, a potion of healing, potion of poison, a torch, glass blower's tools, a bag of holding, flask, vial, abacus book, merchant scales, mess kit, paper, soap. This doesn't look like
It-
it's like a merchant's inventory. It looks like it's their like their bags and stuff. Like just the things that
Oh.
they had on them more than it was like their merchandise.
Yeah, I was asking to see if we were supposed to be able to open up the like the little icon that's sitting on the
Yeah.
mat.
Can you open it?
I cannot.
Oh,
been
well
trying
then
to,
I
but
have it. I have it. You also find 600 GP and 550 SP in there.
Hmm.
ASP,
That's
merchants,
55
equipment,
gold.
no med kit. Is it not stashed out here?
Oh, you already got that back, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you already got
after
that back.
We
killed
got
the
one
dog?
of them back. The other one got away.
Oh, it did.
Yeah,
That's right.
the doggy had it. That's to know. Garbage. Probably belongs to what's his face.
It
I'm gonna go ahead
happens.
and march over this away. What else do we hear? We see apples, green apples, red apples.
So yeah, over on this end, you've got some lemons, some golden delicious apples, a couple of Macintosh apples, some grain, rice, a few bag of potatoes.
I'm gonna pick up a handful of grain. Put it in one of the. I'm assuming there's an empty sack that I can like pour it into.
Yeah, sure.
And bring it on over here to my friend Pavoni, who
Were you-
seems to not be having a great time.
Was anyone wanting to collect the stuff that's on the floor, the merchant stuff that you guys
Yeah.
went through?
Yep, I'm gonna move forward because I couldn't get into the chest.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna go rifle through it.
We saw you failed to get into the chest, right?
I'm pretty sure you
Yes.
heard me go, ugh, I can't open this.
I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
And I can't seem to open the loot pile either.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just gonna drag it over to you.
Cool.
Now, when you said this light source, what kind of light source is this?
So as you look down into the floor, give me an Arcana check.
It's a pool.
So the question I have for you, Tall.
Oh shit.
Are you wanting to put all of that into the bag of holding or into like your own bag or what?
Nope. Into the bag of holding, and I will pocket the bag of holding.
All right. So as you open up the bag of holding, you unlatch it. As soon as you do, an ethereal face pops into the bag's hole where an opening would be. And you ever see Power Rangers?
No.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
Wait, is it Zordon?
Is it Zordon?
It's the face. It makes the
Rangers.
exact. It's the exact face. It's that holographic looking face. This
Oh my
face
God,
it's
opens
Zordon.
its eyes and looks at you and goes,
Thank you for choosing bags of holdings. How can I assist you? Would you be making a deposit or a transaction today?
Oh my god, it's a handy haversack.
No.
Cal just kind of, looks astonished at the bag and, without thinking, says, deposit?
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Can I please have your account number?
Oh.
5?
Is that back talking?
The account number needs to at least be 16 digits, ma'am.
Maybe you need to open an
ta-
account?
Yeah. Tal says, I seem to have forgotten my account. Is there a forgot account button option?
Yes,
That you can-
ma'am. Give me a moment. Let me pull it up. Can I have your first and the last name, please?
Tal Ushani.
Wonderful. Date of birth?
I don't feel comfortable telling you my date of birth. Can we just, forego that part?
All right. Well, give me a moment. Let me look for a Tal Oshani.
Thank you.
do. There's a little waiting music that comes through the bag as the face just sits there and its eyes close.
That's awesome.
Ma'am, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, Miss Talmushani, I am not seeing a account linked with that name. There we have about let me see. There's some pretty close ones, but I do not have a Mushani here.
Well, maybe take away the M. It's Ushani.
Oh, one moment, ma'am.
Tal starts singing along to the hold music.
Okay, ma'am. I found a Talmushani. There are approximately 252 accounts open with that name. Can you please help me narrow this down a little?
No, it's all of them. That's me. I've got them all.
All right. If you can just, I guess we'll go one at a time here. Can I have your social security number?
I'll give you the last 4.
Okay.
How's
Give me
that?
just a moment.
The face smiles, and across the top row, you see it the cross row, like the top row of teeth from left to right, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the bottom from left to right, it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice. All right.
And it just smiles a big smile at you with its numbers.
So, but I'm only gonna plug in the last 4, right? So I'm just gonna start from I'm gonna do the toggle from the bottom to the top. So she's gonna go 0, 9, 2, 8.
As you press each individual button, it whistles, like the mouth whistles, it goes, but like louder because Discord. Anyways, it does a little whistle like every single time that you do it, like air is coming out, but like you don't feel any.
That's the wrong one. We'll move to the next one.
Are you planning on doing this 200 something times?
Pretty much, yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's way more than 200.
I mean, she's just gonna like start trying different combinations, you know.
As you spend, what will everyone else be doing? Because this is gonna take her a while.
Can I try to open the chest instead of?
Oh yeah, you know what? Let me resolve the Arcana check before we go through this anymore.
Probably a good call.
So that Arcana check in the middle of the room with the natural 20 from Z. You get down on the ground. Tell me how you discern this. What is her specialty in Arcana checks? Does she lick the fungi? I'm asking you. How is your discerning magic work? Or do you do like the Sherlock Holmes, like you pick up the fungus and you taste it,
I mean,
or you just look really hard?
Usually it's a lot of squinting and poking it.
Jesus.
You just kind of with my stick, of course. I had the mushroom stick. I gotta poke it with the mushroom stick.
All right. So as you begin poking at one of your mushroom, like a little mouth pops up on your mushroom. Ma'am, we have it. We can discern this for you.
Good.
That is a stone, luminescent, wonderful, from the Underdark. It has been inlaid and coated from the outside to the inside. Ancient. It's old, very old. What else? What little hints are we getting? What hints are we getting? Little mama. Ooh, spores. Spread your spores. It is wonderful. It is tasty. But it appears to be some sort of maybe a map. It's a map on the floor. It's a map of the world. I can feel it in my spores. Ooh. And there you go.
I knew I'd keep you for a reason.
New Zealand, isn't it?
New Zealand? No, it's actually a map of Invictus. The like golden part in the middle is, and then like There's this stone's inlet and cut into it. That are the land forces. Okay. What else is everyone else doing? Well, everyone's just watching Tao literally with a bag open, pressing buttons, just hearing whistles, just boop, 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 boop.
I'm just going to ignore that she's talking to a bag because I've already had to deal with Pepperoni up there tripping out. So
Speaking of pepperoni,
I just assumed there's
tripping
something in the
out.
air.
So what Pavoni is up to is he had walked over to the head of the table, not even sitting on the chair, just walked into it, knocked it over, started attempting to stack cards like a house of cards, but because of muzzle jitters is just slamming cards into the table, crumpling them up, just muttering to himself.
Oh, he's having a breakdown.
Oh my
Eventually,
gosh.
you just kind of see Pavoni put a card down, but it falls in between the slats of wood, so it's standing up. He goes back, ah! Leans down, looks at it. I am a wizard.
You're a wizard, Pavoni.
This man cannot be allowed to have drugs. That is just a bad combination.
Pavoni, you would have seen Jocasta walking by out of the corner of the eye with like a small sack of
two transfixed with the cards.
You would not have. Pavoni, are you there? Hello? Pavoni, no one's home?
Pavoni is just staring at the card sticking out of the table.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Jocasta's gonna slowly inch over and try and place her hand gently on your shoulder. Pavoni?
Pavoni just immediately snaps and looks at you.
Okay. Are you there? Are you with us? Because we still gotta, bring all this stuff back to town.
But where are you?
In front of you. We're in the middle of a building.
Did you realize you're made of skin?
I've never really paid much thought to that. I think there's like bones and organs too. A couple of eyeballs.
But you are very ugly and bald. There's nothing there. Just, it's all on the top of your head.
What? Oh,
just you have that there.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like quite elongated scales.
They're not scales. They're hairs, and I quite like them. Thank you.
Just Pavoni just puts a towel on top of your head.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that towel and wrap it around my neck like a scarf. Thank you.
No, just puts his towel on top of your head like somebody's palming a basketball.
Oh, palm.
It's a scalp massage.
You're just kind of standing there with his hand on your head, just staring across the top of your head.
Pavoni, we're gonna need to have a talk about personal space when we get back into town.
How does it stay attached?
It's how do your feathers stay attached?
You just kind of see Pavoni stare into the ceiling, contemplating the question that was just asked.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. We're gonna leave the two. Have fun with that. That sounds like a joy, just an absolute joy.
That is a mental break happening. That's let's take a break from it.
Yeah, we're gonna go down south to see if Johanna and Belle's doing.
Oh,
I think he's asleep on the. Yeah, no, he's asleep.
First thing Belle did when he walked into the room was he looked around, noticed the just like pile of bedrolls, and he just slowly walked over to them, laid down, and fell asleep.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna pay for that.
All right, Johanna.
He is extremely exhausted.
Ooh.
Well, Tal failed to open the chest, but maybe somebody else with the red hair and a crowbar can open it.
Belle? Belle's sleeping.
But Belle doesn't have red hair.
Belle has red hair. Well, Belle's hair is red now because he got stabbed and fell on the ground.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's only the tinges. Fringes. Whichever.
Belle has red highlights.
Yeah, the moment you guys start getting like pins and stuff and drawing on his face while he's asleep, the happier I'll be.
I want to be clear, the last time I tried that as a character, they refused to let me for like a month. So yeah, the answer is yes, but first I want to try to open this chest. Am I free to also make an athletic or
Yeah,
strength or whatever?
it's a strength check with advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Thank God you had that advantage, huh?
Yeah, less
Jesus,
crowbars.
because you would have broke that crowbar.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right, as you go to do it, the chain or the lock pops. You open up the chest.
Sick.
As you look inside, it's empty. And as you look at the lock, it was dummy locked. It wasn't actually locked. It was just hanging on there, like you do with gates.
Pavoni hears the pop and it startles him a bit.
Johanna's gonna pick up the dummy lock and throw it at Bell.
Why?
Because he fell asleep again.
Here's the thing. It's a ranged attack, and I'm prone.
It is at disadvantage.
Does it even count as an actual attack?
You know what? I'm gonna go with it.
Okay. Although it would just be the D20, wouldn't it? Oh.
If you hurt him,
Yeah,
I'm not
you
bringing him
just
up
roll me
again.
2 d20s.
I did 1
Just
damage with a
saying.
slap. 2 d20?
I mean, either that or you could just do an unarmed attack with disadvantage.
Or just roll 2d20.
I don't know why I did that either way. 6.
6. As you throw it at him, it hits the bedrolls next to him instead of him.
Yeah, he just kind of like shifts in his sleep and turns over.
I like to think your
Snores a little
invisible hand
softly.
like pushed you to the side to dodge it. All right, Tall. After you've spent this time going over about 50 of them, the face closes its mouth and its teeth go back to being normal. And it says,
Ma'am, clearly you don't have an account with us. I don't know who you're trying to break into.
and
But I
then a
do.
white flash happens.
We have your picture on file. Would you like to open an account with us?
I already have an account.
You clearly
Fine,
do
I'll
not.
open another one.
Wonderful. That'll be 5 gold to start the account. Now, that money will stay within your account. If you attempt to leave, you can do so at any time and retrieve the 5 gold. But while you have it with us, it will sit in your account and will not be able to be withdrawn. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
Wonderful. I'm
But
going to
now
need
you've
some...
got 5 gold from all my other accounts in there too.
I would suggest that you write down your account number next time, ma'am.
Why don't you write it down for me? I don't have a pen.
I have no hands. I'm just a face. I'm so sorry. A couple of things. I have your name. I do need that date of birth once again to fully open your account.
Fine. Why don't we? And Tal clearly is trying to think of a date of birth that isn't hers, just so that everybody doesn't have her date of birth. So she says, date of birth will be.
Ma'am, you're looking a little bit worried. Would you like me for an additional fee to put up a port of scrying so no one can eavesdrop upon you?
No, that's fine. So
Okay.
she thinks back to a lock picking session that she had, where one of her instructors was trying to teach her, turn to this and turn that, and so she rattles off a bunch of numbers, and she says, 5, 23, 62. And that's the
Would that
number
be
she picks.
62 AC?
Yes.
Wonderful, ma'am.
The face goes away for a second. It comes back.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. I'm also going to need a PIN number from you. Give me a moment.
It then like turns its face back so you can give it its 4-digit PIN number.
So Tal looks around to make sure nobody's watching her, and then she reaches into the and kind of like uses her other hand to cup over the the
To
display.
block it.
Z has
Yeah.
been staring at you longer and longer. You're talking to this bag, thinking you're on drugs too.
Probably.
And she types in her pin, and the pin that she chooses is it's
Well,
gonna
hold
be.
on, Tall.
Mhm.
Z, would you like to give me a perception check?
Oh yes, I would.
Yes. Card reading.
You can DM me, Tall,
Okay.
and 14 though. You want to give? You know what? Give me a sneak check. It'll be an opposing sneak check to see if you can properly.
I'm not being sneaky.
No, not you. I'm talking about Tall. Tall.
Oh, okay.
You're going to be trying to look.
Would it be,
Although it's
would
a
it be
rogue
stealth or
being
sleight of hand?
stealthy.
You know, let's just do stealth. Yeah.
Okay.
Stealthy rogues is wait. Hold on, something's wrong here. There's a druid and it's stealthy.
Ooh, so as you look up before you punch it in, you see Z staring daggers at you, and you quickly like move it and like you're huddled. You ever seen smokers trying to light a cigarette like out in the rain and they're like all doubled over and huddled? Like that's you with the bag, like face to face, clicking it.
She's lost it, guys.
All right.
Wonderful, ma'am. We do have a couple of security questions in case anyone ever tries to break into your account. Do you have a security question in mind with an answer, or would you like me to provide one for you?
Why don't you provide it for me, and I'll write it down in my mental notepad.
Wonderful. Where did your parents meet?
That's a great question. I believe, and she's looking around again to make sure that nobody. Clearly, she doesn't think anybody can hear the bag,
Mm-hmm.
but she still, whispers now, and she does a low whisper, and she goes, "School." So I don't. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. One more time
All
for
right.
me.
She said she whispers, and she says that they met at school.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Wonderful, ma'am. For the secondary question, who is your favorite god?
And she again whispers whispers in, and I am looking to see. I know I wrote it down.
I was really hoping you were going to do that thing that improv people do where like you look around the room and just go, book apples.
No, she's actually trying to, because she doesn't want to forget the password again.
Yeah.
And she wants to have the answers to her secret questions, so that she doesn't go through 250 some accounts again.
Mhm.
And I swear to God, I wrote it down. Is that it? Nope, that's not it.
Would
Yeah,
you
I
like
can't
another question, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Who was your first pet?
Wait, who?
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 I was waiting for someone else to hear it.
And she kind of chuckles or giggles to herself, and then she again kind of whispers into the bag, and she goes, "That would be Kirby."
Oh, Kirby. No, the name Kirby is canon in the world now. Jesus Christ. This is what we call world building. It's titular. It's where I make you guys do it. Okay, perfect. I have fucking Roadrunner from the Roadrunner and Coyote from the last one.
Oh, wonderful.
We also have Jaundice Scratch.
And just shut up.
Misery.
Yeah, Jaundice Scratch.
Wonderful, ma'am. I do believe I have everything else from you. Oh, one last. No, I still have your last 4 of the digits. Perfect. Oh, one last thing. Do you happen to have a guild membership so you can have a discount on our deposits today?
I do. We're actually on a job for the guild right now.
Oh, great. Would you please just deposit your guild membership into my mouth and I'll run it?
And it's like teeth opens and you can put it in there like a credit card.
Nice.
Can we just
All
kill
right.
it instead?
What's his name? Serenor? Did he give us a?
You have not been issued one since you are not currently part of the guild.
Biscuit eater. All right. So Tal says, I think I left it back at the guild. She says, can I complete this transaction when we get back?
If you would like to, you could re-register with Bags of Holdings. Also know that becoming a guild member will get you 10% off select retailers. We will send you flyers and newsletters regarding all of the savings that you can have. Do not worry, they will come to you free of charge. It is something that we provide to all guild members. Thank you once again for joining Bags of Holding. Would you now care to make a deposit or a withdrawal?
Well, I want to get that discount. So if I make the deposit right now, is that still going to count towards the discount?
You would have to put the 5 coin in, and then once you become a guild member, all you have to do is tell the next person that you speak to, the next teller if it would be, and they could re-register your account as a guild member, and you will have that extra money. It will be 2 gold coin and 50 silver pieces will be available within your account.
That is perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. And she takes out 5 gold pieces from her little pouch, and she deposits them into the bag of holding.
It goes romp, romp, like it eats them. Wonderful, man.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much. Would you like to make a deposit at this moment?
I would, yes, please.
Okay.
And then she looks at the pile of stuff in front of her and just starts dumping it into the bag.
So as you go to the deposit phase of this whole thing, the mouth opens around and it consumes like the entire width of the opening of the bag.
Nice.
All right, I've got this to do. You guys are going to see your friend literally just shunting stuff into a bag for the next while. There's a lot of shit here.
Are the drugs that Pavoni got high on still on the table?
Yes, and there's a loud crash from the north side of the room as Pavoni has tripped over the fallen chair and has eaten shit on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna barely look up as I eyeball the substance on the thing. Can I check what it is? I want to take it home with me.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Say that again. I'm moving a lot of stuff. What do you want to take home with you?
I also wanted to check out the stuff on the table, i.e. the drugs that he took.
Oh, the drugs. Would you please make me an Arcana mommy check? Oh, and Bell wants
his
magic.
Mommy?
Hold on, Bell wants his magic.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Chef, we're live.
I'm gonna stick my stick on it and see what the stuff is.
Let me give Bell a hand. I like how he just casts it in the middle, like me doing stuff. He's like, "It'll get to it." Where did I put your? Oh, there it is. Boom.
Yeah, you can get to it.
There's your hand. With a 13, you pick up those crystals, right? You look one over, you see it, you spin one in your fingers, and you can feel the like the heat coming off of them, the fire coming off of it. But you don't seem the source. Like when you look into it, it looks like you ever play Zelda Ocarina of Time?
This question
You
confuses
know I
me.
have.
Okay, so Zelda Ocarina of Time, there was these magic crystals. Like you could get like arrows and stuff, and you apply fire, but the fire was like these crystals, and there was like this little fire thing in the middle of it. That's basically what it looks like.
Okay.
But these look like shards of it. They don't look clean. They look like they were once a whole piece, but someone broke it, and this is the remnants.
I'm gonna stick them in my pocket.
Hold on, so these are the shards of the Shikon Jewel?
No. It's just what it looks like.
Yeah, I did.
But maybe. And also, maybe.
I did.
Okay, so you're going to take all of them. Roll me a d20 so I can tell you how many you get out of that.
Oof.
As you go to collect them and you like put them all in, you keep dropping them and breaking them. And Jesus.
If I may interject,
yeah,
Pavoni has just rolled under the table.
And if I'm dropping them, they're under the table.
Okay, Pavoni. Oh, that reminds me. I am so sorry. Will you roll me a Constitution saving throw there, Mr. Pavoni?
Okay.
Oh, what did I just do? I just fucked up. With a 10.
Don't worry, that's my job.
Yeah, those effects that you were feeling with that 10. Jesus Christ, you're still feeling those. They are hot. They are heavy. You do not feel better. If anything, you're feeling worse. And as some of these the flakes and the scraps falling upon the floor start hitting, you kind of have the urge to eat one.
Like lick the crumbs.
Make
on the
me a
ground?
wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
You need above a 16.
I got it. The floor is made of fire.
Pavoni chomp time.
Can I see what he's doing from?
Yeah, as you look,
You got a good angle. I'm reaching for it.
Yeah,
just making sure.
So as you look down. By the way, your bag of I'll name this one bag of holding for you. Give you access to it. As you look down, you see him and you see that you've dropped a few, and you see his eyes go wide, and
Pavoni's eyes are just super wide.
They're tiny little dot pupils, right? Dilated like a motherfucker, and you see his mouth start to salivate, and you see his beak start to go for one. What do you do there, Z?
I'm just gonna watch him. That's all I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're just gonna watch him eat it? Oh shit! I thought you were gonna stop him. My bad.
I want to know what happens. I don't know if he's eaten these already. I haven't tested these, and I didn't get much information. I'm observing.
Round 2.
So sorry. That was weird. By the way, Tal, you should now have. Oh wait, hold on.
Does Jocasta also see what's going down?
Yes, Jocasta also sees, but she made a good point. No one knows what you got high on.
I just assumed he's big.
Oh no, never mind.
You also told me to get back here.
I did. Well, I was trying to pick you up after you had fallen over, but then you rolled out of the way, so I was trying to reach and pull you out to sit you down on a chair to try and get you to focus so we can get our stuff and get out of here.
Are you going to stop him from eating strange things on the floor?
Not inherently, but I do want to pull him out to have him sit down and refocus. We are on a mission.
We can hit him too.
Pavoni, you eat another one.
Oh.
Hey.
Before Jocasta pulls me out from under the table.
Literally as she's clearing out all this drugs from the top and they're falling onto the floor, Jocasta starts to pull you, and your beak, as beautiful and as long and as sharp as it is able to pinch one. It's go time, baby.
All right.
I think he's
on this
eating
one,
rocks on the floor again.
On this one, as you're pulled back up from the table like a bird, you like fling it into the air like you're a baby bird about to be like feeding from mama, and you home down the hatch. Give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you puke.
Well, let's see what happens.
Jesus. Okay. I need.
He's so dignified.
Okay. Jocasta, this is really important. When you pull Pavoni up, do you pull him back up like where he was? Like, like here?
Well, he had fallen over the chair, so he's actually standing where I was standing. So I would have stepped backwards and pulled him where I'm
Like there?
currently standing.
Okay. Okay.
No, move Jocasta up one tile.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what? Hey Z,
Uh-huh.
as you see his face do this, you see his eyes go wide, right? Like wide as fuck. Then you see for a moment, as you're looking at him, and what's about to happen is not good. What's about to happen is not good, because you've seen this before, especially with the spores and stuff. He's about to hurl. As soon as his mouth opens, what you see is not vomit coming, but you see a bright light coming from his belly.
Right.
A fire, if you
no.
will.
This is not good.
Thankfully, though, straight in front of him
no.
is not you. So, so he pukes just all over the table. He burns the cards. He sets fire to the table, and
I see an inherent problem with this.
And it just keeps going.
Chef, I see an inherent problem with this because the ball also got hit.
Yeah, she already collected them, remember?
Right.
So yeah, there's nothing else in that bowl. I just can't take them away. So yeah, as you throw up, the cards go up in flames. The bowl goes up in flames. Literally all around you is fire. You know what? Let me represent this better. Because I just feel like I'm not doing how much you basically did a breath weapon. Is what I'm saying. Is what I'm trying to put
Like
to
a
you.
phoenix.
Like a
No, shut up,
dragon.
no.
Like the dragon breath.
Magician's head.
Like literally the dragon bread. Dragon breath. Let me
The dragon bread.
The dragon bread. Can I make
I could go for some dragon bread.
I definitely would fall out of
Jesus,
the chair
I
after
would.
saying this. Just letting you know, I'm short
Okay,
ass.
I'm going to, since it didn't stop anyone, you guys are good to go, and I'm going to put fire on things.
Sick.
You just see Pavoni observing the fire, throws his hands up in the air, and says, "Behold the glorious incandescence!"
Oh my
Dumbass.
gosh.
Cal looks up from her now pocketed bag of holding. What the heck happened?
Z is probably laying on the floor because she done flung herself backwards in this chair. Just
Yeah.
wide-eyeing Pavoni.
So is Pavoni still breathing, or is that just like a one instance thing?
No, this is like one instance, this is the table on fire. He is done. Fortunately, though, for people that know about drug use and whatnot, after you puke, we start, it's a good progression.
You still feel like shit, though.
Yeah.
He's just gonna start pointing and stammering. Guys, we have a problem.
Pavoni is just full force staring into the fire and saying, "Behold, the blessing of Rasol is upon us."
Oh my goodness.
That's right. He's a
gracious.
religious guy. I forgot.
So while that happened, before
Who's got water?
I don't think we have. Before the fire happened, Johanna is gonna picked up one of the rolls here that wasn't in use to drop it on Belle.
Yeah, Belle
And
wakes
then
up.
immediately the fire happens because that's much funnier.
Yeah,
Okay.
Belle wakes up as you before you drop the bedroll, he starts getting up and you drop it on his head. Oh, why'd you do that?
I can lie. There's a fire.
Oh, look at
We either
that.
need to put this out or
I-
probably get out of
I
here.
feel like the urgency of this
Guys?
group is zero.
Yeah.
Anybody
Okay.
awake?
Yeah.
This is fine.
Somebody go ahead and grab all the stuff from the corner of the room. I'm
Alright.
assuming that's what belongs to the merchant dude. And would somebody come
Wait.
up here and help me get Pavoni out of here? Because I don't think he's functioning quite
Wait, hold
right.
on.
Yeah, if we close the door, it can't spread at least.
Wait,
Can
no,
I
don't close
pour
the door.
my
We
water
need
skin
air.
on it?
We need oxygen.
No, I mean
Yeah.
us on the other side.
Wait, what's this door?
There's a door.
Actually, you know what? No, Belle's not walking up to it. The hand is gonna put the
Yeah,
door on
there's
it.
We need
another
to
door.
move.
There is another door.
Go.
Oh, there's another door in the door.
Hey, if Belle pours his water skin on it,
Boy,
does it do
Liz.
anything?
Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. You go over there and you.
The hand is gonna like reach into his little saddlebag at the side and pull out a water skin and move over and pop it open.
Oh, go
Just
back.
pour it on the table.
Go back.
As you do it, it indeed gets somewhat smaller. It stops spreading.
Still
That's nice.
I'm gonna take
fire,
my
though.
water skin out and chuck it to the hand.
I want to clarify something for Chef, just because Johanna opened the door past the door and then closed it again after looking inside.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to do this real quick. So you guys are firefighting. Perfect.
Pretty relaxed firefighting. In
Yeah,
Belle's
yeah,
case.
yeah.
He's just kind of standing there in the middle of the room.
Yeah. Me and Folo will be back. Hey, Folo.
I was wondering what was happening.
We got to have a little talk. It's just between the two of us. Me, you, and
Yes,
chat.
Okay.
And inherently my wife. If you people are listening, that the reason if the team is listening, and by the way, I'm glad that you said something because I pulled over. I'm like, oh, I can see it. So what you saw in the next room, I'm going to explain it to you because as you open it up, you see a bonfire. You see a table, you see sweet rolls, and you see another one of those little darkling dudes, but you also see an ogre chained to the floor.
Yeah, I picked up on something really big in there.
Yeah. So I just want to let you know that.
Real quick, what should I know about ogres?
They are a spawn of giants, and they are very rare because giants are no longer around. But so this one, not only being around this area, but also chained to the ground, is very weird. Weird is not the right term, but it's akin to weird. It's not normal. It's not. Yeah, it's very unusual. All right.
Wait, hold on. There's pizza trays on that desk, on that table.
Oh yeah, like I'll you know what? I'm gonna close this door so they don't see. Yeah. So basically, this is what you saw when you looked at it. They're like little.
Those are just cheese wheels, aren't they?
It is food though. It's like little tortillas and stuff, and there's a map on the middle of it. And that little thing that you saw sitting there, he's sitting there with like his feet up, and he has a rapier. And what you heard was him yelling at it because it's singing, and he's telling it to shut the fuck up. That it's always going off.
Shit.
All right. We're gonna go back now. Okay, we back.
No,
Hey guys.
Fire.
Okay, so all right,
Oh,
we're
DM,
putting out a fire.
And, like move Pavoni out of the way.
Oh yeah, 100%. You pull Pavoni out of the way.
Come on, Pavoni. Let's go.
Pavoni's just being dragged along, just
Did
praising
anyone-
the flame.
Did anyone praising it? Did anyone else throw water on the fire?
Yeah, I gave my water bottle to the hand to throw on there as well.
Oh, wonderful. So as he
And Cal was gonna throw hers too.
as
Yeah, shake
Pavoni
water.
starts like walking off, praising the
Pavoni's getting
sun
dragged.
as he's getting dragged away, as he's sitting over there praising the fire with his wings in the air, and Russell, the magic hand goes over with one last like water skin and just like dumps it out, and you know the hand doesn't have eyes, but you swear if it did, it just smirked at you.
It just gives you a thumbs up. And then it just retracts into Belle's back.
All right. I think this is a great time for a bio break before what's about to happen. Folo, you are more than welcome to have a conversation with what you saw in there. I will not be answering questions till I get back, though.
Excellent.
Yeah.
that's great.
I didn't want to describe it to him. I felt like you describing it to him would probably be best.
Yeah.
It'll
Alright.
give you a bit of that limelight. But you can also wait till I get back till we all get back from bio break if you'd like.
I think
Oh,
the
I also have
introductory
to make
line
use
is
of the bio
funnier if I
break.
say it when you're not here.
Yeah, you guys, you can speculate when I'm not here, and then when I get back, you can give them like the full like burnt ass, broke ass details.
I definitely want to ask the first sentence now because it is.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hey, we know each other's names, right?
Yes.
I think so.
I would hope so.
Hey, Tal. How do you feel about sneaking up on somebody and stabbing them in the neck?
I mean, if the price is right.
All is well. Russell has provided.
I think that is actually a good point for the break. Yeah.
All right. That is a great part to break. All right, everyone go take your bio breaks. When we get back, the titularness will begin.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Solid.
Oh yeah. By the way, thank you for opening up that bag of holding. I've been waiting to do that for 3 weeks.
Yay! No
What-
problem. That was fun.
What you don't know is that there's 4 different tellers, all with very unique and distinct voices that pop up. Oh,
Awesome.
For people in this world, because you probably know about Bags of Holding. Bags of Holding is a corporation. You can go to any Bag of Holding and retrieve your shit from the Bags of Holding
cool.
people. Just have your name, your
That's awesome.
yeah, that Bag of Holding. Your account has a maximum weight limit.
No.
Can we increase the weight
Oh,
limit?
I forgot to. Real quick, but you know what? You guys go. This one's just for stealth, anyways. So, stealth. After you got done, putting in everything in the bags of holding, the face. You tell it that you're done, and it goes.
Wonderful. I know that you're already a member here, but I just want to remind you, any damages towards the properties of bags of holding will affect your account negatively. Please make sure that you take care of our property forthwith or leave it somewhere where it cannot be damaged. Also, ma'am, would you please fill out this short 1-minute survey just going about your experience today with bags of holding? I am the titular Juniper. Thank you once again for choosing bags of holding.
And through its teeth, like this little receipt comes out, paper, and it has like standard questions on it from like a bank.
Awesome. All right. Well, Tal takes out the
There's like
a
a little pin on the side of the bag where you could just like write stuff, like you could answer it.
Well, for now she's got other things. I mean, a fire just kind of.
Oh, do you just
exploded on
close the
table and all
bag
that.
on her?
So no. So she takes the paper out and just puts it in her pocket and says, "I'll get back to that later."
Thank you. Make sure you please give me a 5-star review. I'm going for a raise later on this year, and I can use as many of these as I could get.
Absolutely. Thank you, Juniper. I'll get back to you as soon as we're done with the fire here.
Thank you, and please remember, bags of holdings, where all your hoardings are in one bag.
And then
Thank
she cuts
you.
out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the bags of holding with my world are literal banks and like tellers and shit. There's a whole dimension that they live in. Like that's what they do. That's their thing.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, bio break time, and I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the clock. Talk amongst yourselves. I expect only good behavior while I'm gone.
So it's the Phoenix, right? That's what's on the other room?
Yeah, it's definitely a Phoenix.
I knew it. Called it. Nailed it. If you had to describe the height of the Phoenix, it's like 6 feet, maybe 12 feet.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's probably not down. Mm-hmm. Get it? Phoenix down?
I get it. The comedy.
Yes. Very funny. Ha ha ha. Very silly. Did anything ever happen from that Arcana check on the glowing thing in the center?
I believe Z discovered that it was made in the Underdark, and it is a map of Invictus.
Oh. I thought it was a map. It looked very map-like. Well.
Why would it need a map to light up the floor, though?
Did I miss anything important?
No. Biobreak has occurred.
We still on Biobreak?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess they didn't leave for Biobreak, but we did.
Yeah, we sorry, just go back. We had I have a survey to fill out apparently.
Oh.
So I just stuffed the survey in my pocket and said, "I'll get back to you after the fire's out."
You threw it in the fire.
No, I put it in my pocket.
Why? That's what I do to surveys.
Juniper's apparently going for a 5-star rating, so I said I'd get back to it.
A 5-star rating, but they couldn't give you a break. They couldn't give you a discount.
Well, and when they couldn't open any of my 252 accounts, so
Wait, you have 252 accounts?
I thought it was 202.
No. Oh, I thought it was 252. Regardless,
well, I don't know how many accounts.
How do you have over 200 accounts?
Because this keeps happening.
No.
So, out of character, Tal doesn't, but she's trying to get into any of those accounts to see what stuffs they've got.
Oh, that's fair. That makes sense.
Out of character, Pavoni has an account.
So she's just trying to access any account she can, just to see what's what.
Did you have Tal try to reset her password?
She did, but apparently she couldn't remember the pin.
But you need a pin for your password. I thought you just needed some sort of correspondence to get the reset instruction.
It was the account number I couldn't or she couldn't remember, quote unquote. So then they were like, "All right, well, what's your pin?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's this, it's this, it's this," and nothing worked.
I can see Tal now. I'd like to open withdraw from my account. My name's Mr. Burns. All right, Mr. Burns, what's your first name? I don't know.
Smithers. Yeah. Anyway.
First name Mr. Last name Burns.
Who's your first pet? Smithers.
Mr. Smithers. Did we collect everything we could out of this room?
Tal?
I mean, Tal collected everything out of the pile that that Jocasta walked away from.
Was nobody able to open the chest?
There was nothing in the chest.
Yeah.
It was a trick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I knew the
solid
lock
chef
was
fashion.
fake, but
I was just a double whammy.
anything in these crates? Here's the thing.
Probably just filled with fruit.
The chest might be expensive.
The chest itself?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. How expensive are duvets and other furnitures? Pretty expensive, right?
Look, I'm a little person. I don't think about carrying things off that are twice my size, probably.
Yeah, the only person who probably could is Jocasta.
And Jocasta has to carry Belle 90% of the time, so.
What?
And I might need to drag Pavoni around too. Oh no.
Belle only ever just uses half his movement.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why not?
Jocasta still.
There's no rule saying you have to use all your movement.
Jocasta also broke their back the last time they tried to move Belle, though.
It's not broken. It's just.
And then she broke his face by throwing him into a wall.
Oh yeah, you broke my back. I break your face.
That is the most cursed shit post I've seen in a while.
The chip Skylark with the teeth.
Jesus.
That's Danny Phantom character.
But wait, there's another.
Oh my god,
No,
Chip Skylark with a Squidward nose. No.
Okay. Well, at least we have plenty of fan art for this one.
True story. True story.
I can't wait to go over it at the end. I also have the fan art from the last week too. So.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a suggestion for him for like a random enemy to encounter.
You have indigestion?
No, suggestion.
Oh.
What is this?
What is? It's a okay. I'm done with you.
Hey, then
I don't get it.
I'll bring it up during your arc then.
Is that a Dinoborn?
No, that's no. Just
okay. I'm gonna put away your bag of holding. All right, since it's away, but you have it on your person, but it does have like an actual thing. Let me tell you how much is actually. I can tell you exactly. That's why I also like it because I can tell you how much is actually in it. It's only 34 pounds, so it is plenty fine. It is good to go. All right, so cool. Johanna, you opened up a door. You run back in. You see they finally got a fire put out. I don't know why there's a magic hand already at the door.
Don't worry about it. Did you delete it?
No.
No.
I can't. Where is the hand?
If your person can't see it, then you can't see it.
Yeah.
What?
Just
you move your hand somewhere you can't find it.
I'm trying to just I'm trying to highlight and click.
DM, I lost my hand.
It's a personal problem, my guy. Oh, all right, Johanna. As you come back in, you see Johanna looks pale-faced. Ask the question about killing something. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, hello, Johanna. We put out the fire.
A blessing from the lords above.
There's a strange creature sitting in a chair in there who isn't facing the doorway. If you could sneak in and him, we can find out what's going on. I think in a nicer way.
Oh, what?
Belle is very confused.
Victory through flame!
No, you
someone gag him, please.
Come on, Pavoni. Come this way.
Just sneak around the corner up there using the right hand to point vaguely in the correct direction of the corner the table was in, which is up. Like think the table corner in here.
Okay.
But on the opposite side of the wall. Just go over there, sneak behind him, and just stab him in the neck before he realizes what's happening.
Wait.
Wait, but I thought we weren't supposed to kill anyone.
I love you, my good friend.
I won't lie, it's a bit late for that.
Pavoni, be quiet.
Pavoni is hugging the table.
We have lost Pavoni.
So who is this that I'm supposed to kill?
Wait, why are we killing somebody? What is going on?
I that's what I'm trying to find out.
I'm pretty sure that the person in charge of this whole thing.
Oh, the Dark Lord King guy, not the guy that exploded.
It's okay. We all understand each other here.
Okay. Well, I mean,
what's the mage hand doing?
But yeah, didn't Serenor, yeah, didn't he tell us we're not supposed to harm anybody? We're supposed to get the stuff and get back?
And how do you know it's the right person? And they're just sitting there?
I mean, I think we got the stuff now.
The alternative is, I just don't think the other one in the room is the real culprit.
There's two of them in the room.
Yes, but we're going to ignore the one because it's very big.
Big?
That doesn't sound pleasant. What are you not telling us?
Like, how big is it? Like this much? And he holds out his arms as wide as possible.
Sure.
If you would like to, you can. I can send you a description if you would like a description of what a naked ogre looks like.
Well, I don't think we need a description now. I think that was all we needed.
I feel like I like the description of a naked ogre though.
I feel like we don't. I think we're fine. I
No,
think
no,
we
no. You know,
Alright.
like bulb
imagine
and
Shrek.
fat and bulbous and large
Turgid.
and
That's a good
very
one.
large and
Yeah,
a
you can
loincloth,
say that.
missing some teeth. You know, the whole thing.
6 different words for green.
No, it's not green. It's
Subtle,
beige. It's beige.
Oh, beige.
Wait, hold on. Someone needs to stop Pavoni. He's playing with the tinderbox.
Oh yeah, he is playing.
Pavoni is attempting to light the table on fire again.
Make me a Constitution
my-
saving throw.
Jocasta, will you smack some sense into him till he sobers up?
Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, with this, as you go to pull up that Tinder box, like literally like the past 10 minutes of your life flash before your eyes, and you, I'm sober.
Pavoni just stops there, dead silent, and drops the tinder box.
Go ahead and kick that under the table out of the way.
Oh.
Pavoni. Are you there? She's gonna reach over and try to shake him by the shoulders.
The hand's
Why
gonna
are
wave in
you
front of his
so
face.
loud?
Because I've been trying to get through to you for the past 10, 15 minutes.
And now because of you, I'm hungover.
That's.
I don't think that was because of
it
us.
that fast.
I think
you got- you're-
somebody was eating things that they shouldn't have been.
Pavoni is just kind of coming slowly to the realization. Sits down on one of the chairs. I need a minute.
Moon it.
Yes.
He said you sit down on a visible
the
hand.
Yes, just through the hand.
I feel like the
The hand
hand.
pats you on the back. Like there.
I was
Pavoni
hoping.
just puts his elbows on the table, chin in his hands, and just is contemplating life.
Yeah, the hand keeps patting you on the back.
I don't know why, but I was expecting some like ass grabbing to happen from the hand on his ass.
What?
Here's a life lesson for you, Pavoni. Just maybe not eat things strangers give to you.
Pavoni
If
just
not,
stares at you for a moment.
I have a testing of mushrooms if you're into eating strange things, though.
Technically, if you think about it, this is all Jocasta's fault.
What?
Is it?
How?
Don't quite think so.
No, I'm not. I
She's
don't
the
wanna
one
know
who.
how. No,
She's
you're,
the one
you're
who
wrong.
alerted everybody about the rock slide.
No, it was
No.
It was just a fib to get you to move on because you weren't walking fast enough through the tiny little cave.
See,
area
that's
we were in.
even worse. How do you get off abusing someone's fears for your own personal gain? See, this is all your fault.
I think someone has a blame problem.
That's true.
I think
it
you're
was
projecting.
pretty
I agree.
insensitive.
I'm not even listen to you respond. I just walked off.
So, there's a naked ogre in the other room?
Maybe they can be reasoned with.
Uh,
And maybe
I-
not.
I- Are we gonna try to do this without killing somebody? Is that what we're going to attempt? Because ogre doesn't sound fun.
I can always sneak into a corner and wait and see if the rest of you are successful with talking to it.
Fighting's hard.
Yes, please go on without me. I'm just here wallowing the shame of 5 deaths.
That's
that's
somebody's
true.
problem, not
I
our
did-
problem.
I
Yeah.
did die in your hands.
That's true.
Pavoni, you did mostly what you had to do to defend yourself, and it's you're gonna be facing a lot of situations like this in your adventure life. So
I
There.
appreciate that coming from the one responsible.
that, but
Getting stabbed is
If you don't be
exhausting.
good, Pavoni, I'm gonna make you go in there and talk to the ogre.
Honestly,
That's
at
a
this point,
great
what could go
idea.
wrong?
I mean,
You
you've surprised us
should-
every time.
yeah, that's true.
Actually,
You-
a great idea. I second that
Pavoni
motion.
is trying not to look at Belle at all.
Aw.
Bell does not notice. He's rubbing at his eyes. He's very tired. He's a very sleepy boy. Even more than usual.
Pavoni goes back to sulking by the cards.
So,
Wait, I thought
Are we
Pavoni was going to
going
go talk to
in?
the ogre.
I
You
think
seem
he's
to be
having a
good with
moment.
words and talking to the enemy. You might as well go in there and give it a go.
Oh, that's a burn. Jesus Christ. Holy
It wasn't
shit.
a burn. It was just very nice.
It's an observation.
However true that pointed comment may be, I am very much content to sit here.
Okay.
Are you not going to help?
Well,
Oh, no, it's obvious I've done enough.
bye then.
She's going to grit her teeth.
Oh. All
Belle,
right,
you have no
what else
life.
Going in.
Rude.
I mean, you.
Wait, what? Why is Belle walking in there?
Belle's gonna
Not
knock on the
a
door.
clue.
You see Pavoni just kind of move towards Belle.
All right. As you knock on the door. I'm coming, you little fucking shits. Pieces of crap. What?
What are
You
you
got my
doing?
goods? And he opens the door and he sees both Belle and Pavoni standing there.
Belle's rubbing at his eyes.
Pavoni has
Doesn't
just
even
put a
look
hand
at
on
him.
Belle's shoulder trying to drag him back.
Oh, I guess I'm going
I
this
looked
way.
away for a
Who else does
second.
he see? He can see both Jocasta and Johanna, apparently. That's crazy.
Wait, I can't see him. How can he see me?
I'm looking at his field
Your
of
foot,
vision.
maybe?
He literally like sees like your foot standing there, and like
I can't even see them.
just because you can't see someone doesn't mean they can't
No,
see you.
I mean, I have a harsh angle into the hallway.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
true.
that's true. All right. He opens up the door. You're not the Mike's, nor are you the Dark Lord. What do you want?
I'm the tax collector.
I'm Belle.
You can collect these nuts and get out of my cave.
No, I'm here to give you a reimbursement. But
Oh.
if you want me to leave, I'll surely leave.
Oh no! Hold
Come
on!
Belle, we're leaving.
Reimbursement. I don't believe I've paid any taxes. Give me a perception.
Yeah, that.
Give me a give me a persuasion check.
Or is
Not
it?
this again.
Wait.
No.
Wait. There's no way Pavoni believes he's giving this guy a reimbursement.
You know what? He's got a point. It's a deception. Give me a deception check.
How high is he?
Working on it.
He's not high anymore.
Because he's a retired tax
At
collector, right?
disadvantage, since this guy hasn't paid any taxes.
Unless the reimbursement is a knife.
Damn it.
Oh.
He looks at you and squints. I haven't paid taxes. You wouldn't be here to reimburse anything.
Do you think any of the lords pay taxes? No, they collect them. You're one of the smart ones. That's why you haven't paid.
Oh, I am one of the smart ones. I like you, boy. What? Wait, no. You have ones hiding behind the doors. I can see their foots. What is this? Where are my men?
Pavoni just kind of reaches into his bag, throws 5 gold coins at him. There's the reimbursement. Your men let us in. I believe he was the one playing with the rats.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Cosmo.
Cosmo let you in? That silken swine. Why would he let you in? Besides to give me Why are you giving me coin? Who just gives coin? I am very confused. This is not...
I'm just here to do my goddamn job.
You can't just have characters say how they're feeling.
Yes, you can. The fuck you can't. The fuck you can't. Hold on now. He bends over and collects the coin.
I'm gonna deduct 5 coins from my inventory.
That's fine. No, something's amiss here. Something's amiss. Give me a second. So, that little rat let you in, huh?
The rat let us in. There was a rickety bridge. Rocks fell. We almost died.
I did die.
Well, if that being said, why don't you come on in? Have you, if you are here, like you said, under good circumstances, it would be most studious to me to not at least offer some food. Are you all hungry in there? Would you like some food?
Hey,
Pavoni
Chef,
just walks in the door.
I'm gonna have to ask you a question. Does he intend to kill us? Is that the kind of vibe that Bell's getting from this guy?
Roll me a perception check.
Insight or perception?
You know what? I'll take either or.
Okay, good. They're both the same. Damn it.
Ooh.
With your insight, you look into him, and with the way that the room is, this ogre, as you look up, it's bulbous. It's naked. It's chained to the floor.
Oh wow, he really is naked.
And this guy standing there, looking at you. You can't see all of his face, but he has like that evil Joker smile to it.
like the super villain,
Yes.
shit-eating grin. Like, yeah, come in. I have food for you.
Exactly. Exactly. Please,
Um,
all of you. I have food. I have drink. Would you? I have something you've
I
never
was
seen
told
before.
not to talk to strangers.
Oh, what
Or
did they
accept
say about
food from strangers? Actually, that was like 5 minutes ago that I was told not to eat food from strangers.
It's a true story.
I know what you need, young one. How about a show? Would you like a show? Were you told never to accept a show from a stranger?
He stops and thinks, and like literally probably like 2 or 3 minutes go by of him just like blankly staring off into like the ceiling as like he thinks.
Okay, well, Taxman, how about you come in? I've
No.
broken your friend.
I don't think so.
Well,
Look, I'm just here to review the ledger, give you your reimbursement, and be on my merry way.
Oh, well, I have the ledger right over here. Why don't you come look at it, and I'll give a friend a show. And how about the rest of you come in here, too?
I'm just gonna make like a neck slicing throat gesture to Tal and be like shaking my head no.
Yeah. And Tal nods back and steps back further because she's pretty sure that they weren't seen.
Oh, yeah.
And she motions to Z.
He's gonna follow. And I'm like gonna shrug
Johanna?
at Johanna and Jocasta and be like, oh.
Johanna, do we go in or do we stay out here?
I have no idea how we could see you from that angle, but
if you're sure you're not seeing, I don't see him either, but I suppose I could step in just to keep an eye on those two. Oh, Lord.
Oops.
Close the door. Close down the whisper. Close the door
Bell.
behind you so we can listen.
Go on.
Does there look like anywhere that is good enough to sleep in here?
Wait, the doors are open, right?
Oh, yeah, there's a couple of beds down to the south.
Oh, yeah. So Bell just like walks in, he looks around, and then just starts slowly walking.
Pavoni is just always positioning himself like running interference between Bell and this guy.
Yeah, and then Bell just like lays down.
All right. So as you get into this room, you've come in a little bit. Besides the desk and the chairs and all of that, the floor, like this like middle area, you can see that there's pews. There's definitely like this was some sort of chamber or hall, and they have moved all the benches over to the side, and they've opened up like this big area. This ogre that's chained to the floor, he looks like he can't move anywhere else besides like maybe 5 foot around where he is bolted down to the ground like metal, and he's looking around, but he looks tired, fatigued. You couldn't say as of right now.
Bad?
Yeah, he looks captured. The ground around him, there's like fecal matter, piss and shit and everything like all around this like the thing in the middle, but also dirt. He looks like he's been here for a while.
Bell just kind of frowns as he's looking at him. He does not like how this makes him feel.
Oh, well, little bird, come, let us look at the ledger. Don't mind. As he starts walking with you,
Well, Pavoni, while we're going by the fire, mutters a short prayer under his breath and throws his holy symbol of Rasol into the fire.
Oh.
Huh?
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Make me a religion check, my man.
It just explodes. His holy symbol is a literal bomb.
Wonderful. We shall continue. It has been marked.
Can I hear the conversation from out here?
There really isn't one.
Well, I mean, like anything that's been going on. Can I hear it?
Yeah, sure. You go ahead and give me a perception check as you listen to the door. But you'd have to be on the door to listen to it because there's like this little antechamber, a little hallway. If you go up to skills.
I can't move, so.
Yeah, game's paused.
Oh. You have okay. You can do it there too. Perception check. Wonderful. As you, this door is thick, and they are not talking loud enough for you to hear anything. All right.
Oh, forgot to clean my ears.
You have spores growing out of your ears, little mushrooms.
I'm like gonna point to my ears, and there's like little shrooms, and Tal just like looks at me.
Like nowadays, it would look like earbuds, but back then it's just little shrooms. I use the mushrooms to listen.
Yes. My shroom pod.
My shroom pod.
I didn't charge my shroom pod.
These are my shroom airs. I hope you like them.
Oh my god, she can't hear us. She has shroom pods in.
Oh, you seem to be one for the gods. All right. I don't think I've ever met one of your kind, one of you little men. As he walks over, you see that he keeps like holding on to a sword that's on his side, and it like the sword itself is shaking. You can feel like you get the chance, like he isn't shaking. This weapon is.
Pavoni pulls out the dagger that he has on his belt and sets it on the table. You realize we don't need either of those.
Either of what? Which ones don't we need either of? Why are you pulled out your dagger? You mean to do harm to me, money man?
No, I mean you. He points at him. Don't need that. Points at the sword. Because I, points at himself, don't need this, points at the dagger, to do my fucking job. I've had a very long day.
Oh, you know what? You are 100% correct. He walks up to the table and he pulls out his sword, and you immediately hear it singing, humming.
Do you perchance happen to be a bard?
No, but this song does give me warning. And he stabs you. It's a rapier of warning. Right. But we will begin initiative.
That's rough, man.
What?
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
That sucked.
Yeah, it's he has a literal. It's a rapier of warning.
Are we a part of this?
You can roll initiative, and on your turn, you can just sit there and be pretty.
Or you can come in and help.
You can just sit here and not have to deal with it.
Yeah,
that's true. You could do that.
You guys have to wait a turn though before you can do anything. Because you're in another room, we're gonna act as if your guys' first round is the surprise round, while they do shit. So everyone in the room, not surprise round. Everyone out of the room, surprise round. Sound good?
I'm just impressed that he and I rolled the exact same off initiative, and he wins the dex tiebreaker.
I think he also has advantage because it's a weapon of warning.
Oh, he does.
I think
have
warning
advantage.
just means you can't be surprised.
Yeah, that's all it means.
I could be wrong though.
No, yeah, no.
Weapon of warning gives you advantage on initiative. It's a very good weapon.
Yep, Max is correct. He should roll again.
I'm looking at it right now.
It also
alerts
your friends, but he doesn't have any friends.
No, they're dead.
Nope.
I don't know who did that, but somebody did that.
Hi.
Bell didn't.
Wow, double twos.
Jesus. All right, good for him. That was his initiative to begin with, and it'll be his initiative forever. So with that, he pulls out the blade, and it is humming and singing, and he says his little line of, I forget whatever fucking catch line I gave him. But what he said, he said the catchphrase that I gave him in the moment that I can no longer think.
He yells catchphrase.
He yells.
Looks like I kept you off guard.
One-liner.
I don't need this to kill you.
Edgy one-liner.
Literally, the edgy Dark King gives you an edgy one-liner that I cannot remember now after we've done it. But it will definitely be like when I do the editing. When I do the editing now, it'll be in there. Trust me.
That's cheating.
How about this? If you don't want to do that, you could just have him go catchphrase.
Well, I was actually gonna have him say it, and then I'm gonna cut out the roll. Like it'll literally be roll for initiative, and all this middle shit will be cut out because there's no need for this. So
why? This is important.
You put it at the end of the video.
Do what?
You take all of this nonsense, put it at the end of the video.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different thing. So this
is the outtakes.
Yeah, this is outtakes and shit. So as he goes to do that, time slows and stops as initiative has begun. And we shall begin with one Z file. Oh wait, hold on, surprise round for you. No, we won't. We're gonna begin with someone else. With one Jocasta.
Oh, I was just saying how far it was into there.
All right, Joe. Give him that JoJo stands power.
I'm gonna try. So, nuts. It's one action to draw a weapon, I'm assuming.
Well, no, that's just item interaction. If anyone ever goes to make, by the way, their thing measurement tool, you don't have to do that. You can always click on your person. Left control, and then you can do measurement that way. So you don't have to make like an actual measurement thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Control. Oh,
yeah.
And instead, I'm going to go ahead and look at this edgelord and cry out a simple stab. I've seen Pavoni deal tenfold that kind of damage without even so much as lifting a finger. Of course. Not message.
You whisper sweet nothings to me.
No.
You point at me and tell me that my wife's a whore. Well, your mother's a slut.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus has no realm here.
Jesus, I can't believe Jocasta said that.
Hold on, let him say his vicious mockery line.
But who, me?
Mm-hmm.
No, not again.
You can't do that. It's out of turn. See, this is why your parents didn't show up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like everything else, no. I dodge your insults. Suck on these, baby. As your vicious mockery hurls towards him, and your friend aids you with it. He fails.
Clever. Did you sharpen that edge yourself?
Didn't he fail?
He did fail. He took it, but I'm giving you his monologue. He's allowed a monologue.
It's hard to tell when he's just kind of that loud.
But he took his 4 psychic damage. No, my mother! I haven't edged my own sword in years. What? I swore off edging.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, we have to kill this guy now. He's starting to sound like that Mr. M. Belle, please don't touch that ogre.
Mr. Moist.
See, this is why you fail. You spent your entire teenage years practicing with your sword, and then you finally picked up the blade.
Oh no, he got me.
Oh wow.
Honestly, what were we expecting when we were hired by a guy named Moist?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about him ever after this.
No.
After we get our money.
After we get our money, we're out.
Step 2.
All right, anything else?
One casting, one move, and that's it.
Wonderful. Johanna, you have a
surprise, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Belle.
So Belle looks at this ogre and kind of like very, very sad. Like he looks at him just like frowning, and he'll move the hand up towards the ogre to where the chain is, and is it just a simple lock, or
no?
How is he chained?
There's basically in the ground there are 6 different bolts, and they are all wrapped around his neck and like attached to a collar.
Cool. Isn't my action just to move the hand over there, or?
No, I think that's a bonus action.
Okay. Can I attempt to throw my boomerang at the collar to break it?
Yeah, sure. I'm cool with that.
Cool. Would it just be an attack against him still?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I don't want to do damage.
I know.
I don't know how to not do damage.
I can fix all that.
Cool.
But with this, you'll.
No.
Never mind. I was about to say
it just goes wide.
I was about to say it was going to be at a disadvantage since you're trying to aim it at something.
Oh, you want me to do it again?
No, Jesus, no. It doesn't hit either which way.
Hey, it comes back.
That's why. So
does it come back?
Yeah, because you missed. So as you go to throw it at him, it like weaves in between the chains and it comes back at you.
And then Bell just like the same position that he threw it, he just like is too slow to move his hand, and the boomerang just comes back directly into his palm. And he just closes his hand around it to catch it. Sorry, I was trying to. And then the hand will point towards the collar. Sorry.
The ogre just.
That's my turn. I can't do anything else.
That's rough, buddy.
Tall, that's your surprise.
The ogre's just like, it's okay.
Edgy Dark Lord's time. I shall get you for the japes and jabs, my friend. The japes and the jabs.
Oh my
Does he put
God, we're
eyeliner
fighting
on? Is that
Reaper.
his action?
Does he what with his action?
Put eyeliner on?
He was born with eyeliner. You think you get the contours like this without being born this way?
I don't know.
Wait,
I've
is it
seen
the
a
way I'm
lot
at?
of surgeons make good work.
He stabs Pavoni.
No, roll again.
Makes it not so titular, but he does stab at Pavoni either which way.
I don't think warding flare. There it goes.
Yeah. It doesn't. It should though.
So I should heal that first damage then.
Yes, you can just go over there and heal it. So as he goes to hit you with his blade of warding, since you're so close, you want to describe what you do to distract his ass?
Well, it's invoking the powers of raw soul and channeling light through feathers. So Pavoni just seems to have several of his feathers glitter, shine through his eyes, and make the rapier instead graze his armor, since a 10 would have still hit his touch.
And he, Jesus fucking Christ, my eyes!
See, your
That's
powers
bad.
are no match for mine. Now, you please let me do my goddamn job?
All right, next one. He's going to just like stumble as he goes to stab you, and he's blinded. He stumbles into you and Jocasta, and he like his back hits Jocasta. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
You are sorry.
Pavoni.
The ledger's on the table, right?
Oh no, there's no ledger.
Pavoni just looks at the map on the table, looks at everything going on. Really? You're running an operation without a ledger here. What kind of bandit do you think you are?
You're not my father. You can't tell me what to do and how to live. I run this. I'm successful. I will be the Dark Lord's king. The Lord of Agony shall rise, and I shall be a shepherd. We have need for it.
You're right. I'm not your father, because not even I could muster that much disappointment at you.
Do me a favor. Actually, you know what? I'll roll it for him.
He just starts crying.
He's about to make a wisdom save. as you hit him, you see as you say that to him, a single tear out of his left eye droops down. He goes, "I'll show you what a disappointment I am. I'll show all of you."
Oh no, I've already seen that with your attempt at a stab. You're not doing yourself any favors here.
I am strong, and the strong shall prevail forever. You cannot sit here and just chase and japs at me. You will rule the day. You mess with the edgy Dark King.
Throw his mace.
Can I take a free action to laugh at him?
Yes.
He just throws mace. You're not even worth any of the effort here.
I saw that you were really trying to hit me, and you couldn't pull it off, just like you couldn't pull off being a man.
See, that's the difference. I don't need to conform to your standards of masculinity because I'm fucking fabulous.
Fabulously dumb. I want to go home.
As the one who has edge in his own name. What, do you think yourself so fabulous with the ladies that you just need to edge yourself continuously?
I told you I haven't edged myself in years.
Keep lying to yourself.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Enter.
What is this becoming?
Great. Flood on your own time, but does it need to be so dirty?
Yes, it does. Damn, Folo, have a sense of humor. As you literally hear now at this point echoings from the next room about edging Dark Lord's daddy joke, just all kinds of shit, and you are 100% sure it's time to get the fuck in there. Z, it's your go.
Hearing all this muttering about cucks and daddy issues, Z makes her way towards the door.
I thought you were going to say they leave.
She thought about it.
You got to go back to the people thing, though. You got to look like a person. Yeah, there you go.
And from here, I see that Pavoni has been stabbed.
Oh no, nobody's taken any damage except
no one's taken any damage.
Yeah, as you walk in, so you in the other room, because this is going to be a podcast, so let's talk about what we're doing. So as you bust through the door after you hear all this stuff, you look up, you see both Pavoni and Jocasta surrounding this edgy Dark King, and he's crying. No one's hurt, no one's injured. You just see him standing there next to two of your party members crying.
Does he see me?
I mean, yeah, it's a brightly lit room.
I'm assuming he did something. So.
Well, the only damage he's taken was vicious mockery damage from Jocasta.
Which the crying kind of, goes with that.
Belle's magic hand is comforting the ogre as it looks like Belle's about to throw a boomerang at him.
Like, hold still, boy.
With no information, I just see this shit crying, and they were yelling about cocks. I assume there's fighting going on at some point.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Have you ever seen like two birds posturing and flaunting at each other? That's basically what's going on right now. They're basically two giant turkeys.
I'm assuming either Pavoni is still drugged or the Dark Lord is being attacked. So I'm just gonna throw Entangle in that
general direction.
That's fair.
Hoping I hit both Pavoni and the edgy dude.
That is fair. Do your thing. What does your entanglement look like?
Wait, it says I'm concentrating already on Entangle, even though I never.
No, I haven't cleared you out. Hold on.
Oh.
Before you do it, let me clear out your effects.
About to say, because the only thing I casted was a healing spell so far.
There you go. Go ahead and do it. So, what does your spores look like, by the way?
Technically, I'm not a spore druid
yet. Okay, well, what does your entanglement look like?
It looks like little baby mushrooms, like growing up from the ground with little fingers popping out of their heads and like reaching and grabbing footsies.
That's horrific. That's fucking horrifying. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, cast your entanglement on them with your finger mushrooms.
It's still making me end my concentration. I'm gonna
just say yes.
Yes.
you place it?
There it goes.
Yay, I did it.
Holy shit, what is this? Get your dicks out of my face! Why do these mushrooms have little penises on their foreheads?
I'm just giggling as he was talking about mushroom penises. I got you, Jocasta. You got this.
As you look over, so you've hit both the Dark King and Pavoni, and you have indeed with your little finger people, like I guess they grabbed with their little fingers, but they they put their fingers in their pockets or whatever, and they grabbed, and they are stuck. They are entangled. They both failed their DC saving throws. A DC 13. They got a 10 and a 9.
All right, I'm just gonna continue coming into the room in case somebody behind me needs to come in.
Getting fingered by mushrooms. What are you doing?
She's
rapidly closing the door.
She's just like,
look, doors
Can
are
you
hard.
just imagine Zeus just sitting there, like opening and closing the door over and over, like, I want to go home. And she's casting a spell.
It's free action.
You're letting the air out.
I always wanted to ask. I always thought it was cool. So like I was reading like spell components and stuff like that. I've never heard any player be like, I reach into my bag, I pull out incense, and I do like a dance or anything. Like I always thought it was. I was like, man, I wish people would be like use their components as like what they actually do or in the way that they use it. Because I started imagining like things. I was like, that sounds so fucking cool. That sounds metal.
And as in my turn, I give Jocasta like the thumbs up, like I did good. As these little mushrooms are gripping.
Jocasta, girl, good job. Mm-hmm. All right, Jocasta.
Radio. After looking back over my shoulder and giving her Z a thumbs up, did he end up dropping his weapon, or does he still have it on their person?
No, he still has it.
We're just restrained, which means we're in the shitstorm.
Yeah.
To do non-lethal damage, would say the pommel of my rapier, is that like a disadvantage or?
Went up.
I think it's you just choose to inflict non-lethal, but it has to be the killing blow.
Yeah. Yeah, you just say I don't want this to kill, and then it doesn't kill.
Yeah, and this fella guy, you really don't even seem worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my rapier away. I don't want to make you jealous. She's gonna go ahead and cock her fist and take a swing at him.
Wait, she cocks her fist?
No.
Shotgun.
Yes.
Well,
oh my god, no! It's like it's like from what was it? Mission Impossible Fallout, where Henry Cavill cocks his fist.
Oh yeah,
before he punches.
All right, so you're okay. You go you do that. You punch him.
Don't forget you have advantage because he's restrained.
But the attack hits, you might as well roll me a d20. We'll just see if it's a crit or not. Okay, it's not. That's fine.
It is not.
The first one hit. So as you punch, there's a couple of things that you noticed right off the bat. You hit him, and he is solid.
My knuckles.
Not as in like a strength, but you can tell he's been resting up. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a lot. Like if I would have to say how many more successful of those punches you'd have to kill him, I'd say about 146 more.
That is a lot of punches. What's the check to a bluff to not let this guy know that I am concerned?
You just do a deception check to hide the look upon your face as you hit him, and he looks at you and smiles.
Deception, you say?
Yeah, just a deception. He looks at you, and you have a fierce ass face on. Like that's right. I'm sure, like the overly confident. I know that you know that I know, and I'm not worried about it.
Not even a little bit.
Perfect. Would you like to do
So
anything
how do you want
else?
to end this then? Yeah, she's going to crack her knuckles and ask him, so how do you want to end this? Peacefully or otherwise?
It'll be ended when the eternal night takes hold of you. We are shepherding this evening.
Okay, but what does that mean?
When the sun is blotted out by the moons, by the 3 moons of Invictus, our dark lord shall rise again, the lord of anguish himself, and you shall fall behind my feet as I shepherd him into this world. You will know my power.
All I'm knowing is that you are firmly this person's cock holster.
You can cock my balls in your mouth.
What?
You see, if I would do that, I would cut it clean off just because I have a beak.
It gets lost in translation. It's an Elvish saying. It doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same zing and wait. Oh, Jesus Christ! He only speaks Elvish and
He's only speaking Elvish?
He's speaking Elvish.
Oh, huh.
Or Sylvan.
Yeah, I don't speak that.
Movement down this way. End my turn, and whisper to Pavoni, "Hey, maybe we ought to think about getting out of here as fast as we can."
I've invested too much time to quit now.
Oh no.
You're also restrained.
Yes, that too. But I'm ignoring that fact.
You also can't.
Also restrained.
Yes, but I'm choosing to ignore that fact.
Folo?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay. With all the goggling going on, I couldn't tell. 4, 5, 6. Wait. Yes, I know how to math. Shut up.
I hope so.
Shut up.
I said hope. All right, what are you doing?
I have a limited list of ranged options.
I'm listening to him.
How's the ogre looking right now? Just
The ogre?
Emotionally.
Sad,
Bella's
depressed.
currently patting him and throwing a boomerang, aiming at the necklace, probably. If you can tell that from him holding a boomerang.
Can I get another detail of the necklace?
It's an iron chain.
The iron chain on his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how sturdy does it look?
It looks like it was very purposely made to keep his ass there.
Would throwing the boomerang actually do anything to it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Make him angry.
So, I have a spell called Magic Missile.
Okay.
I'm thinking, could I deal with the chain with 1 magic missile and make the other 2 attack what's his face?
Yeah, sure. You can attack what's his face. Use your 3/1, and you'll just.
That is the 3/1. Okay.
Yeah, use the 3/1, and I'll just apply that damage to. What did you want to hit? Yeah, you'll target both of them, and then you'll tell me where you want 2 to go and where you want 1 to go.
I want 2 on what's his face and 1 on the iron chain thingy.
Okay.
And
2 on what's his face, you said?
yes, 2 on what's his face, 1 on the chain.
Wonderful. So as you look around to see that the damage that was done, that magic missile chipped away at some of the chain, but it did not break it. And the other guy goes, "Oh, we're throwing fucking missiles now! Oh, you little dipshit! How would you come over here and fight me like a real man?"
Why don't you?
Says the guy who can't connect with someone that's standing right in front of them.
I can't. Look, emotional connection's not my forte. I'm strong, damn it. I have aim problems, and you know, I've been through a lot today. I've been sitting in this room waiting.
Whoa. Hey, if you need to go and see a cleric about your personal business, that's like on you. I really don't need to hear about that.
Do you know a cleric?
Just stares him directly in the face.
Jocasta just slowly turns her head towards Pavoni. Then turns back.
All right, Folo, what else would you like to do?
I don't think I have anything else I can actually do.
You came in blasted and you went, I'm done. Okay.
I mean, I used up all my movement to get in.
By the way, I never asked you, what does your magic missile look like?
What was the image again? What was the picture that Aiolos made?
Oh, the magic bullets?
Yes. I think.
Well, describe them to me.
Try to see the picture again. I want to be accurate.
Three about fist-sized bolts speeding with some sort of iridescent aura racing across both its lead and its trail.
I was hoping that they were gonna look like little phoenixes coming out of your fingers. I don't know
They
why.
look like phoenix feathers.
Like phoenix plumes? Dude, that actually sounds badass as fuck.
Yeah. The only downside is that it looks very similar to peacock feathers.
Yeah, but you've got some phoenix shit going. I mean, your focus is literally the phoenix gem that's on your side.
Speaking
Phoenix
of
gem?
There's a humming sword and a sad, previously singing ogre.
All right, we move on. We move on to Belle. Belfour.
Belle's. Is the collar still on the ogre?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, okay. Did it look like Did it look like it cracked it or anywhere?
He did damage, but it does not look like it cracked it.
Oh, okay. Bill's gonna try and aim for the same position that the
magic missile did.
Magic missile hit. Yeah.
Unfortunate. Once again, as you throw your boomerang towards him, it gets real close to one of the chains right where you hit it, and it comes right back to you.
Sorry, I'm trying to hit these, but I'm a pretty bad shot.
And it's adjective
Belle?
this whole time.
Belle, buddy, maybe you want to take care of this guy over here before we pay attention to the ogre.
That guy. He looks over, sees him just like covered in vines. I think you got him.
The mushrooms are groping him. There's no vines.
Can I take? Hey, look. Can I keep one of these mushrooms? They might help with some of my edging, you know.
I hear an audible groan from Z. Just not even.
All right, Belle. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's my turn. Also, is there any music?
No, because this is being turned into a podcast where I have to do sound design over there. So if you guys want music, you're more than welcome to, but I cannot play any because of podcast reasons.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tal.
All right, so Tal is pretty sure that nobody knows that she's there, but she's gonna bonus action stealth anyway.
All right.
Bonus action hide stealth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right. And she's going to move up. Okay. And she can't quite see the bad guy, but she can see that there's an ogre. Looks like he's chained up.
Yep.
So she notches an arrow in her short bow. And again, not aiming for the ogre, but aiming for the chains. She doesn't know where the chains were hit because she was around the corner in the other room, so she has no idea they were broken or attempted. But she figures the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So she's going to try and free said ogre in hopes that he might help against the big bad.
All right. Go ahead and give me a regular bow attack.
Okay.
Wow, we cannot hit those.
Unfortunate. Wow. Much like what's been going on. You know what? You shoot just a little bit too straight as they're sitting there. Your bow goes a little bit faster than you previously intended it for, and it just goes. You were trying to aim for when the ogre was moving around with his chains, and you hear after you let loose a bone break from wherever your arrow hit earlier. So it zooms past him. You just hear like crushing bone.
That's not good. All right, she's done.
Wonderful. I've had enough of this. I'm tired of this bullshit. It is time. Time
to go. Call it a day. Go home.
Time to... No! No!
Isn't it your action to try to break out of this thing?
Yeah, it's a full action to break out of this thing.
That's sad.
It is.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Oh, no, not you.
Bye.
Bye.
This seems like a good old-fashioned Invictus standoff.
All right, Pavoni.
You see, here's the thing. My god is better than yours.
Damn.
And I can prove it. Pavoni reaches into his bag and pulls out a torch.
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
This man's learned nothing.
What are you doing with that? No, my lord is the lord
Russell,
of fire and
God,
ire.
sun healing. Hear me. Shine light into this dark cave. Burn away the impurities. Cauterize this wounds, and let us begin our grand healing. And Pavoni lights a torch and hits the vine and hits the mushrooms, which are surprisingly flammable.
Oh. All right. This is what we're going to do. You both are about to make some dexterity saving throws then to see if you both get caught on fire.
Here's the thing. Restrain makes us auto-fail.
Oh, okay.
No, does it make you auto-fail?
Yeah. So you're both are just going to take 1d10 of damage, and you take 6, and he'll take 6 too. And I will remove the vines.
Oh no, my aim was to light everything on fire.
God,
yeah, and it burns the vines. If you light things on fire, things go on fire. The table's on fire. You're on fire, but he's not engulfed in oil. Neither are you. So things may be set on fire and take fire damage, but they don't continue to be on fire. Not without some sort of catalyst. Not unless you threw oil on stuff, or you had like a fire breath that had like some sort of catalyst to it.
Alrighty.
We had advantage.
And was that an action or an item use?
Oh, we'll just go with item use. It's not a full action. Basically, you used your action to burn it away, and now, or my bad, your item interaction to burn it away. So now you can use your action to beat the shit out of them if you want.
Would it be more fun to beat the shit out of him with a torch or use Sacred Flame?
More fun?
Now we're using fire.
Yeah, fire. Bring the fire. Always the fire.
Well, Sacred Flame is slightly less fun than just beating him to death.
What does your Sacred Flame look like? You want to describe that to me?
Well, it looks like bird feathers just erupting, like a chicken exploded.
As you throw a chicken at him, he doesn't dodge out of the way, and he does your DC 13. He gets a 7, and he just gets hit by the full brunt, and he says to you, "Why would you hit me with your cock?"
Oh, because I'm asserting dominance, something you clearly fail to understand.
I'll show you. I will show you who's got the biggest cock around here. And he eyeballs the ogre.
Whoa, what?
I dislike that sentence.
Anything else, Pavoni?
You know, it's really not intimidating to be talking to somebody smaller than your own member.
I am not smaller than Jocasta.
You sure about that?
How are we not out of dick jokes?
Because dick jokes are everlasting. They have been perfecting dick jokes till the centuries. Boy, this country was founded upon dick jokes.
You're a criminal in this country.
I am the Lord Shepherd. I will bring him. I will become a Ravager.
Ravager?
Go ahead, Z-File. I can't hear you.
Oh, wrong button. I changed. I'm sorry. I'm going to
Jesus
use
Christ, how many of these templates have you thrown down? I feel like I'm cleaning up your templates constantly.
What? I deleted it.
I got it. You're fine. Go towards your
Okay,
own.
I'm messy. Cute. All right, and I am going to try to silent speak at the ogre. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm going to attempt to. Be like, hey, ogre, if we let you out, will you help us shut up this bumbling fool? I'm going to attempt that at least.
He says this back to you.
Holy shit.
Grunt 1 for yes, grunt 2 for no.
I think that's technically no.
Does he make any out loud noises?
Okay, that's a very funny translation, knowing they can't read it.
Okay. And there's 2 chains holding him down, right?
Yes. No, I mean, it's my bad. It's 6 chains that are all wrapped around him. Like they're in stakes into the ground.
And then they're all into the one neck?
Yeah, he only has 1 neck, yep.
I'm asking to double check.
Yep.
But he's got 2 heads.
He's got, well, technically he does have 2. Thank you, Folo. You're right. Let's 4 of the chains around his top neck, the other 2 around his bottom neck.
That's a little bit too sexual.
You're the one that did it, Folo. Fuck you.
Okay, well, I'm going to come up and try to use my weapon.
Is it a whip?
I do not have a whip. I wish I had a whip. That'd be great. I have a scimitar. And I'm going to attempt to use it on his neck.
Which one?
My what? He's only got 1 neck, right?
Yeah.
I gotta do that to me.
How much is you?
It will stop me,
Do you
right?
have? No, it won't. Your walking speed's only 25, and you've already moved 45.
What? 25?
Yep.
You're a halfling, aren't you?
Okay, well, then I guess I need to move back then.
25 would get you here. Ice spear at his neck. Go ahead. Yes, she is a halfling. I've got to change her token so she's only half, but it doesn't look as visually appealing when you guys are that small. You can't do that? Oh, it is an ice knife. It's not oh, I see. You can use your action to dash at him. Give you 25 more feet of movement.
Can anyone else not hear Meep?
I cannot hear
Oh,
me.
sorry. I changed my push to talk button. Yes, I'm going to use my dash action to move in the general vicinity of him, just kind of give everybody the aspect that he is safe, and hopefully he doesn't nail me into the wall. Be like, let the ogre loose. He will help us.
That's not quite what he said, but...
Shh, I don't speak ogre.
Johanna, do you speak ogre?
She wouldn't be able to hear it if he spoke back to me telepathically.
Yeah, because it's telepath. So you just get to know something fun that the rest of them doesn't. I hope you like that. You can't act. You literally can't act upon it. Because it's telepathic.
And I guess that will my turn. Oh, well, how about this? I will ready my ice thingy if he decides to swing at me.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Perfect. Jocasta.
Back with this guy again. You know, I was considering casting Detect Thoughts on you, but considering all these scripts, I don't want to see what's going on up there.
Hey, I've got a question. Do you want to see something cool?
Would I be able to see it at all?
Oh yeah. It's a one-eye Cyclops.
I don't have a magnifying glass on me.
You look like you could take a lot of Cyclops.
You look like you don't have any.
So what does your Bane look like as you throw Bane?
It's more like a curse.
Oh, you curse him? What does Bane look? What does Bane look like to you?
Reaches into her pockets inside the vest that she has, and she tosses out a little bit of reddish sand, very faint, very fine.
Pocket sand.
You pocket sand?
Yeah.
As you do that, he lifts up, like he's got that little shirt around like the bottom half of his mouth because he's an edgelord, like that high collar thing, and he just like pulls it up. You know what? This is funny because this is a charisma saving throw. So his edgy charisma for pulling up his little his turtleneck saves him.
So he just popped his collar to just block all that sand.
He popped his collar and said, "You'll have to do better than that one, little miss."
Well, that's good to know you have some manners and at least carry a bib around.
It's for when I go eating out, you know what I mean?
Oh, we all know that never happens.
Okay, yeah, don't answer that one. We're moving on. Don't shut the.
Avoid that answer.
Johanna, you go.
Alright, well, I've been measuring it repeatedly, so I already know I can definitely reach over here with 30 feet of movement. Well, here I am, up close and personal, and I'm just going to... Wait, is it... Quarterstaff?
What?
No, Quarterstaff is versatile.
It is.
Is there a way to force it to be versatile, or...?
Oh, does it not ask you?
There might be two options.
Well, let's find out.
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
You've got the targets. That's on me. Is there a way to force it to change?
No, but I can give you one that's versatile. Either which way you miss as you swing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Thanks, Pavoni.
You've got it. So as you run over with your 30 feet of movement, do you do any cool ass kung fu stuff with your quarterstaff, or do you just like literally both hands on one end smack?
Basically that. Yeah, no, that's about what I got going.
You look like a fucking you come over like a fucking barbarian. Down like you're a fucking ninja turtle, and he just like sidesteps.
I was thinking more like a witch with a broom just coming up and like swatting it at somebody. But...
Oh, witch with a broom? That's cool too, though. Well, you didn't do it. Someone had to do it for you. If you don't describe what you do, I will do it. And if it's wrong, that's on you.
But that was me describing it.
I just did it. My bad. I did that. I did that. I described it.
I made this.
You came up like a witch. See how I did that? That was me.
Okay, what does come up like a witch sound like? Look
right.
like? No, I don't have.
You couldn't flout the school. You couldn't take down a fly with that. What are you doing over here? Don't you need to go back to the back of the room, little missy?
Oh, eat shit.
That is what ogres do.
Yeah.
I'm edgy, not nasty.
Well, the way you're acting, you're conflating the two.
I don't have a thesaurus on me.
A what?
A synopsis.
Oh my gosh, go read a book or something. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't have the
books are for nerds.
privilege that you did with the books in my childhood. This is what I'm talking about, all you little privileged pieces of shit. You think that you're so smart and the
Guilty.
smart one should rule the world. But no.
Yes, actually.
The smart shouldn't. The strong survive, and his boomerang misses again. He's going to be over there toiling with it all day.
He has a +5.
I haven't rolled above a 5.
Some
Well,
would
that's your problem, Belle. You're rolling on the floor. You're supposed to throw with your arm.
You just see like his noodly
overhand.
arms, like just holding the boomerang seems like a lot of work. And he's panting pretty heavily. This is like his 3rd throw.
I'm noticing an issue.
What's the issue?
It's mechanical, so not important.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
What's the issue?
My attack roll for my quarterstaff is not applying my stat modifier.
Oh, it did. It's only got a +2 on it. Oh, my bad. +4? No, +2.
No. It's...
We'll keep that in mind. A 6 still would have missed.
No. Hold on, am I stupid?
Ooh, it's also not applying your stat for your strength.
It's not versatile. It's strength only.
You mean finesse?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's not finesse.
Neither which way. Anything else, Belle?
No, that's his turn. He's
Follow
gonna
Mark.
keep doing this until it works.
Mark it down and just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
And tell me whatever it should be, and at the
I
end
might
of
be
this,
being
I'll go and
stupid.
fix it.
I
All right,
think I'm
Tall.
mixing it up with-
So, Tal is gonna come into the room. Mm. 25, 30. And she's gonna try from a closer distance to unleash the ogre from his chains. Non-lethal if she actually hits.
All right.
Wait, oh my god.
It would be at disadvantage since you're trying to make a chain. I haven't made anyone else do it. I did say it at the beginning, but everyone else has missed on their first one.
I will roll again.
Yeah, it's because you're doing a called shot.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Well,
Hell yeah.
the 9 will be staying.
Well then.
What do you call that?
Wait, hold on. Why'd you do a short sword?
You just had to roll an
Oh.
attack.
Oh, that's
no.
fine.
Sorry. Here, I can read. I
No,
can
no,
read that, though.
no. That is
Oh.
fine. A D20.
So,
It was at
that's all
disadvantage.
getting
The
locked.
18 works. So as
Okay.
your short bow gets pulled back, you are able to actually hit one of the rings. It does not
Yay.
break, but you do hit it, which is nice.
Okay.
And it goes
All right.
ding.
Awesome. Well, so she gets a little bit of satisfaction out of that, but then is like, damn it, it didn't break.
What are all of
So-
you doing? Leave my fucking ogre alone. He is mine to kill.
Wait, what? Kill.
Wow. And she is obviously been seen, but is hoping that she can hide behind this brazier and bonus action to hide.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
She thinks she's hidden.
She thinks she said, I've had enough of this. And he steps away. Opportunity attack for both Johanna and Pavoni.
Opportunity.
I hate how dumb I am with this stupid targeting.
You just press T. Not you, Jocasta. You're not close enough.
Oh, my bad.
Actually, technically,
I
he
had to
should have
say.
got an opportunity attack on you whenever you went away, but that's fine.
No.
Oh, actually, I bet there is something that's.
You need to have weapons enabled to cast this spell.
Do you not? Is your weapon? Do you? The fuck?
It says you need a warp gate to cast this spell.
What are you trying to cast?
I'm trying to use talons.
Oh, your talons are broken.
Do you want to just use mace?
No, just do 1d4.
Well, I still need to roll to hit.
Oh yeah, okay. Roll a d20 plus. I don't know what its modifier is. I know you're proficient with it. Yeah, just roll a d20 with it, and then you can roll a 1d4.
Wait, talons aren't a dex. Talons don't use dex, do they?
No, but according to this, you deal 1d4 minus 1 slashing damage to hit with your talons.
Okay, so then it's 1d20 plus 1 to hit then.
Yeah. Wonderful. You'll hit. You can roll your d4. Awesome. Awesome.
There you go.
What was I doing? Oh, yeah, my bad. Real quick, before he walks away, we'll just do this now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. He looks at both Pavoni and Johanna, who have been over here. Well, actually, it's not even Johanna, it's just Pavoni. Pavoni.
Yes.
You see him. He's only had that one rapier in his right hand. He now takes out a scimitar down and pulls it out of his left. And you recognize this scimitar, or at least what's dripping off of it. It's the same substance that was dripping off of a dagger that was able to one-shot your friend the last time you saw him when he went down. It is dripping with necrotic ooze.
Careful! That scimitar has a bite!
Well,
oh, I know, and you shall feel it.
You suck!
Yeah, well, so he also has multi-attack. I just forgot to let you know that now. Darklings have. Oh, he does. He misses both. No! Quit dodging! I've had enough of this! I've had enough! You will all die!
I'm standing perfectly fucking still. My god protects me.
I will show you what a real god is. I'm tired of you toying with my ogre. I'm tired of you toying with me. With all this bullshit, I will become the one, the only. I will shepherd him in. This eternal night shall begin today. It shall begin tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And he reaches up to the ogre with both of his swords in his hands, and he puts them up above its neck, and he slices it, and he covers himself in blood, and he drenches in it, and he drinks, and he looks at you. I will be his shepherd. His eyes glow red, and he has this vicious look. The deadness that he gave you, the smirking, has all gone away, and now a bestial look is in his eyes. I will have my say!
He is exceptionally good at running away.
So
maybe we should.
Mist has now started forming. Blood mist, if I could be more specific, all over the room, and it is one. He has ogre blood on him, but anyone that would like to give me an Arcana check shall go ahead and do so. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
that looks good. Yeah.
Perfect.
Guess it really can't hurt.
I got it too.
What are Pavoni's stats? Why is everything like negative?
Bell. The sweet, sweet Bell.
Bell somehow understands.
Bell, it's actually good that you understand as much as you do. It's gonna come in here real soon for you.
Concern.
Your understanding, the way that he's talking, things that he said, was not the first time you've heard these things. Now, you have went in and out of consciousness several times. As you look upon the blood and you see what he's saying, and you look down around the circle surrounding it, you recognize symbols. Symbols from this room, symbols from the last room. These are ones that your cult used. These are ones you heard them chanting, talking about eternal darkness and going in and out, and you weren't really paying all that much attention. However, looking at the blood and knowing about a bunch of failings that have happened within the cult, if you will, this doesn't look like the ones that you've seen before. The ones that you usually see when something like this occurs, not this dramatic, but something like this occurs, it is usually has an air of failure to it. Something is different about this. This feels like it succeeded in whatever it did. You don't know why. You're not 100% sure what is different in this besides maybe the location or perhaps the people that are here in this room. But something is definitely different. And something you feel in your core has been activated. And the look upon the edgy Dark King is one of a beast, not a man. And he has drool coming out of his mouth and he looks rabid. Pavoni, it's your turn.
Pavoni's about to fly. I go to the brazier, retrieve the holy symbol of Rasul.
Oh, it's not there.
Did you just try to stick your hand into a pit of fire?
As you go
Yes.
over to that large brazier and you start looking for it, you don't see it. You don't see the ring that you had. Now you don't know if if it's in the ash or what, but you ain't finding it right now.
All right, Pavoni then uses thaumaturgy to just keep a bit of flame in his hand then instead.
All right.
So that's my action.
No. Oh, to cast thaumaturgy?
Yeah.
No, I think that's just a cantrip. That doesn't really do anything, so you can do that as a bonus action. It's fine.
All right, and taking it on fire, fly to him and say, "You have nothing." As quickly holds the flame to him, "Hoc expurge morbum et carne mundat," and just wishes for Rasul to help him purge this whatever curse is to prove that he is a better god.
As you go over to him, he looks at you with those dead eyes.
Burn this disease and clean the flesh. To ash you return.
As the fire touches him, it instantly goes out. Make me a religion check.
Alrighty.
Firefighter.
That's a 10.
You don't get much out of it. But you feel like whatever, like that, it was almost like gods clashing at that moment. And your faith wasn't strong enough.
Alrighty. Alright. All I have left then is just Sacred Flame for damage.
All right, do it.
Whoops, targeting. Unfortunate.
Jesus. All right. He has 13. He with that 14, with his new rejuvenated beast-like mentality, the deadness in his eyes. He takes it upon his chest, but you can tell that it did nothing to him. He just ate it.
Pavoni is just standing his ground.
He looks upon you. Your god has no power here, boy.
And your god has chosen a poor vessel.
His eye just twitches. I shall consume you in his name. I shall have a chicken dinner tonight. Winner, chicken dinner.
That's funny. Chicken is what I call my fire.
Royale.
I hate the battlegrounds royale, baby. Chicken winner dinner. All right, good to see Polish you.
How you gonna make me follow up on chicken?
I don't know. I'm just trying to cut. Like, there was a real tense moment there. You know, it was real tense, and you gotta cut that with a little bit of that comedy, so it doesn't stay that tense.
But we were comedy before. I
Yeah.
thought the tense was comedy.
Ogre's
You
dead.
have comedy, tense comedy.
Ogre's dead. Ugly is in front of me. So I'm gonna be like, yo, bitch. And I'm gonna pull out my Scimitar and shillelagh his ass.
Has anyone seen the cage in the back left corner yet? I can't tell who's actually went that far.
I've seen it, but I
can't see
it because I don't have dark vision.
I can
Bell
vaguely
can
see that I
see
saw it.
Vaguely. It's got some sort of design inside it, I think.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I can vaguely see that.
All right, that's fine. I just want to. You guys aren't close enough for like the rest of it, but that's fine. I just want to make sure.
Bell can see it
Target
pretty
it.
clearly.
You go over them and you press T. Oh, you have to also roll like your quarterstaff or club damage, like so that's going to add a +4 to whatever you do. So, yeah. So bonus action shillelagh. What does your shillelagh look like? You know, up on your inventory, love, you can just go over there and your quarterstaff's there. You just hit your quarterstaff if you want.
Yeah, but I think my scimitar is more damage, isn't it?
Or you can do the same thing. You don't have to go through.
So you can. I know. It just makes my life easier over here.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and poke him with my shiny sword.
Nice.
All right, he'll take both that damage and your shillelagh. What does your shillelagh look like, please?
It's a nice. Well, I mean, it's my scimitar, so my shillelagh kind of glows a little purpley, and little sparkles come off of it.
No mushroom flavoring or poison.
No mushroom
spores?
flavoring. It's just purple, and little sparkly, purpley things come off of it. Like they could be spores of some nature, but they're too small to see.
You will make a fine addition to my lord's dinner.
Not today, sir.
Mushroom stew.
Yeah.
Oh, go stick your own mushroom in the stew.
As you look behind him, you see that there's still a finger mushroom stuck up his ass.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, they be grippy.
All right, it's Jocasta's turn.
Quick question. Earlier I casted Bane, and that's a concentration thing. He did save, but is that still in effect, or?
Nah.
Is that okay? Cool. Oh, where is he? 6 feet. He's about 40. Yeah, I'll go ahead and toss another vicious mocker at him. Oh, what happened? You couldn't cut it out with the old buddy you had, so you had to go and abscond with another one.
In his new form, as you give that jest and jibe, he is so mentally constipated right now. It's like he's stupid. He's so stupid and barbaric that he not only does he not understand it, he doesn't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go ahead and then move over here. I think it's the other right actions for now.
All right, Johanna, you're up to bat.
Couple clarifications. First off, how is the mists currently existing? Is it just like around him, or is
it's around him currently.
Okay. Secondary question. So presumably I could get behind this chair. What about the pews you call them?
Oh, the pews are like they're like stacked up. I mean, you could move one out of the way and get behind it.
They're stacked up. How high are they?
No, they're not like stacked up. They're like move like when you have chairs and you put like a chair up against the wall and then you move another chair to like butt up against it. It's like that.
Okay.
So you could stand on the pews, but you can't like you can move the pews to get behind them, but the only thing that's behind the pews are like the wall.
And what's all currently on the table?
Unless you want to go to like the other side of the pews. Oh, on the table?
But I can't do it this.
You have a map, some tortillas, and some sweet rolls.
I thought those were tortillas.
Tortillas.
They still look like cheese.
A tortilla.
Well, he seems to be distracted with trying to murder Pavoni, which I can't challenge because that makes a lot of sense.
No.
You're not lying.
No, you're really not.
I can walk over to here.
What? Someone stole your
what
sweet
would it take
roll?
me to like push the pews away? Would that be like an action or?
Oh, from there you have 3 lines of them.
Yeah, I see that now.
I mean, pews are pretty large. You just walk
Oh,
around them would probably be a lot easier.
give me an Arcana check there, Joe, since you're now in visual range.
I also noticed something about it. I can sue.
Oh,
Big roll.
nice. Give me un momento. So there's a couple of things that you noticed, and I love that you're the one that's noticing all these. So in Invictus, like I told you guys at the beginning, dragons, giants, and demons haven't been around for a very long time. Ogres are giant offsprings. There's not very many of them, but they're like super watered down from like the originals. What you're looking at right now is a dragon. A little dragon, little blue. Well, you can't see it because you see him in that, but he's a dragon. However, the most important thing, the reason why you have an Arcana check, and I just want to make sure I get this right before I tell you.
Yeah.
The Arcana check is because you can see a visual seal that's around him. Someone has cast some sort of magic, but it's like a ward around him. And you can visually see that ward. And you can tell its design. And with that design, you can tell that is an enchantment spell that is put around that cage that is holding him in there. And he, like the ogre was being held down by chains, he is being held in this box by magic.
Can I make out any way that looks like it could be the magic could be upset, or like if I wanted to, fuck it up and like let him out, what would it? Can I make that out at all?
No.
Can I just tell that it's magic?
You can tell that it's magic, and you can tell with the 24 that it is enhancement magic. But anything further, I would really need detect magic. Technically, I would need detect magic for that much, but we'll go with it.
Here's an odd question. Can I cast light on the cage itself?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's cast light. Where'd my light go? My light is way back because I didn't want to.
I'll cast you a new one. It's fine.
Yeah, well, let's light up that cage.
Lights ring. Boom. You see.
Yeah, it is blue. Oh God.
You see
Time crotch.
You see.
What?
You see a blue dragon. It's like blue and white, and he's wearing like this little leather vest. And he is being held in place, like his eyes are closed, his wings are folded up underneath him, and he is crouched down in this cage. And there's like this magical ring above him. Almost, you know what? Kind of Doctor Strangeous. Whenever he does his little, yeah, like yes. Jesus. What else would you like to do, Johanna?
That is actually my movement, my action. I don't have any bonus actions.
Perfect. Belle.
So, when Belle sees the guy just like slit the ogre's throat, he just like he kind of cowers and covers his face, but his hand returns to him, and covers his eyes, and he just kind of goes slack for a second, and then like almost without like moving, like his arms just whipping forward, whips the boomerang at the Dark Lord. Wow, I just can't hit fucking anything.
Can I say this for this episode at least? The amount of misses on everyone's part is astronomical. Like,
yep,
everyone.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I only missed once.
Which is kind of, it's like a little anticlimactic when it's just like, why is no one hitting? And it's not even like they have high ACs. The ACs aren't even all that high. This is
the highest roll I've had all night.
Like that chain,
not a check.
That chain that you were after, AC of 11. That's how bad that was. All those AC 11. It was bad.
So then while his eyes are covered, almost like faster than he's moved before. He just like rushes up to the guy and makes an unarmed attack as a bonus action.
Nice.
Oh right, monk.
Wow.
Even that misses. That's
just can't hit anything.
All of you will
join the party.
I shall ride your blood-stained innocent bodies down to the Lord.
Oh god, meat toboggan.
Ooh, meat toboggan. I like it.
Not a meat toboggan.
All right, Tall.
This wouldn't be the first time I've been part of a meat toboggan.
Right. So Tall's gonna move further in.
You guys ever watch those cop shows where like the cops are like shooting at a guy and they're never hitting him? It feels like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's just gonna target said bad guy and bow attack. Come on.
All right, hit me with that Skyrim bonus. Ooh, and a hit. As that hits, it hits his shoulder, and you see him reel from that damage, and he goes back, and he just looks at
Since
you.
he's within 5 feet of others, sneak attack?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Ooh, all right. I'll take it.
Good.
All right. And then
What does your sneak attack look like?
so she comes up and she's pretty sure he's been distracted by the others. So she comes up and the bow the bow hits him, and then she's like, all right, he's not looking, and she like notches another arrow real quick and then lets it fly again. So while he's distracted by the first one, she gets off another shot.
You fucking double tap him?
Yeah. Basically.
All right. Well, with that, yeah, definitely with that 24 to hit and the 8 piercing from the first and then the 5, so 13. You definitely not only hit him, but you give him significant damage.
All right. And then because she knows that there's nowhere to hide in her immediate vicinity, she's going to bonus action. And can she dodge? I think she can. I think she can.
Disengage might be better.
Right?
No, she's not close enough, so disengage would only do for an opportunity attack. You can dodge, that's fine.
Oh.
All right. I was to say, I
that's
thought
monk.
that. Oh, is it monk? I was
Monk.
Disengage.
Once
No,
yeah,
you
once
have
you
you
get
have hide.
You have hide.
You'll
disengage,
get a
and
rogue
dash.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, your little.
I'm not sure if it's level 1 ability or level 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, because she can't. I mean, she knows she's not going to hide, so she just doesn't think it's worth trying. But
She chills.
But yeah, so she just wants to. She just kind of wanted to, I guess, be perceptive if anything comes her way and try to dodge. That's it.
All right. The edgy Dark King. Over here, grumbling. And he looks hurt. He looks injured. He looks kind of pissed. You're supposed to give me more power, not drain my life. Help me
I told
defeat them. Help me, Lord.
Your lord can't help you now.
Eat scimitar!
No, roll again.
You can
equivalent of.
Oh yeah, go ahead and heal that back from yourself. The 8 and the 6.
Working on it. Just need to.
If you hover over them, they have the little heart on the left, and you just apply heal.
I got it now.
There you go. Do. Even with that blinding light, so he goes to hit you, and you blind him in his face, but he's already so fast, and he's already going fucking with it. That blade cuts down from you. And I wish it would have went with the first one, because now you have 1 HP instead of down. So with you at 1 HP, he then looks over at Bell, who punched him with his blade. All of you shall suffer. All of you shall die. And he sounds just winded.
I'm still only hearing cock holster sounds.
As you say the cock holster sounds as he's bringing down his sword, he flinches like he almost regains like his old bit of humanity, and Bell. I'm assuming Bell's like invisible hand just like smacks it out of like his sword out of the way.
No, Bell just is unconscious and just dodges without even looking at it.
You're standing there. How are you unconscious?
He's sleep standing.
Oh, okay.
Sleep standing.
All right.
Nani?
Pavoni.
Nani?
Nani?
Pepperoni.
Hello, Llama?
Yes.
It's your turn. He's drunk. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Just...
I told you. Your god picked the wrong vessel. Goddamn selection tools.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That would have been good though.
It was a very good damage roll, yeah.
So as you say that, almost like the blood comes up from your sacred flames, the plumes that you from your body that you shunt towards him come up and knock it out of its way. My God is the only one that matters. You shall suffer from it.
Your god does not matter. Ra's soul, like the sun in the sky, is the only one visible when it is needed.
Mine will blot him out when he comes. Yours god will no longer be.
You can't even blot out me.
And blood starts coming up in this silvery mass, and it smells like coppers. Z-File, it's your turn.
As Z hears him gurgling, she's gonna lay her hand out and slowly pull all of them down except for her middle and poison spray. Come at me, bitch. Of course.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
We're going to go over what happens now.
Woohoo!
So, ladies and gentlemen, first off, congratulations. That was not a teeth chattering thing just because no one could fucking hit anyone for the last hour and a half. But you know,
Hell yeah.
it be like that sometimes. D&D sometimes isn't about big hits, big swings. Sometimes it's about big misses over and over again from everyone.
That was more of an RP fight.
Yeah, it was an
I hit
RP fight and it was great. It was an RP fight and it was beautiful and I loved it. However, as that poison spray comes up, you can tell that this Ezzy Dark King, who is like killed this giant in front of you and is bathing in his blood, and he has gotten weaker and he's having a hard time breathing, and he's mentioned these offhanded comments about his god taking his powers and everything. As that poison spray enters his body, it goes into his eyeballs, into his nostrils, and he hits the floor, knees on the ground, shoulders back, and he lifts his head up, and a mist of blood sprays, and it pours out of his entire body, and it fills the room like an explosion of tiny blood everywhere. All of you are caught in this. All of you have this blood on your hands, as it were, as it's touching all of you. You all feel something strange. Something's not right. And you look down and you immediately start feeling the blood move, and it's not moving like it's coming down off of you. It's moving as it's coagulating onto your bodies, onto whom you are. We'll start with the top, Pavoni. As you search and you look at this in the middle of your chest, you see the blood coagulate, go there. And it shapes the form of an ant, and it sucks into your chest. Your feathers themselves turn of blood, and you are marked. Tall. The same happens to you. The blood sprays upon you. It coagulates. It congeals. It comes towards you. On the left side of your neck, a lion. Z-File. Love you guys. Whoever's DMing me while I'm going through this weird-ass monologue, please stop. Love you guys, though. We'll be done soon. Z-File, for you, same thing happens. Blood Oh, it's Ellie. It's not even you guys. It's about the camp campaign. Z-File, I didn't mean you. I was like, I didn't know if it was you guys or someone in chat, because that happens a lot. Z-File, for you, again, the blood coagulates. It comes over you. It drenches you, and on your left wrist, a moth. Johanna, for you, same thing, except for it's on your face, and it's a fairy. Like, think pixie. It's got wings. It's got this little cutesy body. A fairy.
Can I see it?
Yeah. You can feel it. Look. Can we go thematic here? Thank you. Love you.
Do your job.
Jocasta.
Oh no.
For you, as it goes all over your body and over where you are, on the top of your left foot, a scarab. And Belle, last but not least, by far, the symbol that yours turns into is a goat head. And as these symbols take form, they burn into your skin like birthmarks, but blood red. And any of you that can see the trinkets that you carried into this battle with, or into this entire campaign with, for you, Belle, would be your pillow. The same shape of forms on that trinket. So if no one remembers, Belle's pillow now has a goat head. Jocasta, your hairpin, where the birds are.
Well, it is a bird, yes.
It is a bird. It is now has that scarab on the bird as well. Johanna, on the scabbard, that fairy now sits up towards where the hilt would be on the scabbard. Z-File, the string, that string that you have now has this like weird dangling moth pendant off of it. Tall, the ferret pendants. One of the heads of the pendants have turned into a lion, while the other is a ferret. Pavoni, the map top right corner of it, like where the edge would be, is now that symbol of an ant. That is where we're going to conclude today's session. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's a lot of fun.
Very Phoenix. I was hoping I was, free of this because of the distance.
Welcome to Chef's Games, where you're gonna be fucked.
Wonderful.
Fairy on a face now.
Yeah, it's not huge, but
you can hide it with your hair.
Yeah, you can hide it with your hair. It's like, think of it like going down your like jawline, if you will, like contouring to it.
Sick.
So yeah, there's that. Thank you guys all for coming. I know we ran a little bit late today, about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and do stars and wishes. We'll start with StealthyDruid so she can get on out.
So wow, stars. I as always, I just love the RP interactions between Pavoni and Jocasta. You guys are just great. The wishes, I really wish that we could have hit something tonight, like consistently.
Jesus, you're telling me.
But sometimes that's how it goes. No, it was a great session. I really, really enjoyed it. And even though I'm dead tired, I'm yet fully alert still. So kudos to all of you. It's great.
Nice.
Good stuff. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
all I got.
Get on out of here. Thank you, Stealth. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for
Thank you guys.
for opening my bag of holding.
Lots of
Oh
fun.
no, thank you for that. That was amazing too. Gosh, yeah, so much
I
fun.
would have just stabbed it.
All right, have a good night, guys. See y'all
Good
next week.
night.
Good night. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, reversing back around, Pavoni, let's start with you. Stars and wishes.
Oh boy, where to begin? Where to begin? Wishes. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition yet, but I would have liked to see a Gambit pay off.
Oh, which Gambit?
The Raw Soul Gambit with the
Oh,
fire.
no, it is. You just don't know about it yet.
All right, cool.
Or
Well,
something will be happening. Don't worry about it.
well, that was the wish I had. Stars. Just the whole shebang we got here. It was RP. It was an RP clown car from start to finish. Oh, where do we start? The bag of holding was fantastic. The cock measuring contest between me and the Dark Lord.
I didn't know how that was going to end up turning out. Like I knew kind of because he was an edgy lord. I was like, I don't know if like how this is going to turn out. And then the two of you kept bouncing. I was like, okay, never mind. This is fine. This is good. This is perfect. I loved that. That was fucking hilarious.
Z constantly setting Pavoni in his place. Oh boy, this was fun. I really expected Johanna to make a beeline for the dragon cage, though.
Hey, I just saw it this time, so
Yeah. If we would have gone further, that's what I expected to happen. So I was waiting for that.
It was gonna be the next step.
Yeah, I'm excited for that to be the beginning of the next session. So it actually kind of played out, like I wanted to. Ooh.
And my last star here, Pavoni did not get a kill.
Oh my god, you didn't.
Yeah, this is the first session where Pavoni didn't kill something.
Well, he has to even out.
I just like thematically with how everything went like the last time, I was kind of hoping that you were going to die with that first attack because it would have killed you.
Yep.
And I just felt like that would have been a lot of thematic, but it got you down to 1 HP, so.
Yeah.
I
was literally saved by warding flare.
Chat's got a couple. I think Oni's here's got a few stars and wishes. The mushroom fingers made the end of my work night, so thank you, Z, for the mushroom fingers. It made Oni's night. So
I'm glad I could help.
That was
Just
great.
doing my job.
It was very, very much one of those things that I felt like words were just coming out, and as I pictured them, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, it's terrifying.
You told me I didn't do a good enough job last time, so I
didn't
had to
say
make
good
sure.
enough.
I had to make sure you got my gist this time, sir.
When in doubt, just throw out words and let people's minds wander. Something will come of it.
Speaking of that, I'm half convinced Pavoni is going to be the reason that Johanna dies because he is becoming the Phoenix at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be such a good ending. Maybe. I'll see what I can do.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents on this one. I had a blast.
I just like this wish.
That wasn't a wish, that was an observation.
That was an observation. Joke. I know what my wish is now. Jocasta, go ahead. I'm so sorry. That dude's voice fucking killed me.
You're good.
Dark Lord's Wars. It was pretty good. I liked the Dark Lord. I liked the White Man, my stars. Pavoni's Fire Breath. That was pretty entertaining. It did not go out of hand like I thought it might, but it was still pretty fun dealing with the firefight. The Dark Lord, like his whole banter, that was pretty entertaining. The third wish. The Bag of Holding Limited. I was not expecting that. Gotta get me a whole one of those at some point. As far as a wish, though, I'm going to need to purge my Foundry dice because they were just not with us today.
I feel like the entire thing needs an update. I'll ask Stealth to do a reset on my.
I mean, where's the server? Just pour a little bit of salt on the
She has
computer.
the
I'll be fine.
server.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she was trying to give everyone better rolls and she fucked up and gave everyone worse rolls on accident. Who knows?
Oh no.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Folo.
I'm Folo. Star, I'm gonna give to Pavoni being high and worshipping fire and then setting the table on fire because that was just really enjoyable.
I try my best.
Yeah. I was also a big fan of, honestly, the reactions to the missing was really funny. Even if the missing was bullshit.
The missing?
Yeah.
As far as wishes go, I really want to see how this plays out, and I really want to actually draw what my brain is cooking up regarding the fairy. Since you said it appeared on the hilt, right?
Yeah.
Or around where the hilt would be. Would it be like embedded into the sheath? Because I have a strong mental image. It's just it would need to
Yes.
physically have changed the sheath.
It would have. Yes.
Yes, then I want to do this thing that's in my head. I can't guarantee it'll look nice, but
all right.
I also want to mess with that dragon. Cause like, come on, man, it has a little vest. That's important to me.
It has a little vest. It's important to. Okay, that's what I think. That's my favorite thing ever. That's my favorite thing ever. It has a vest. It is now one of us. One of us. Ooh ha ha.
One of us. One of us.
All right. Belle. Belle, we'll go with you. Oh wait, hold on. Did I get a wish? I didn't get a wish from you, Joe. I mean, Folo. Sorry.
That was my wish.
Was it? Okay, my bad.
That was like 2 half wishes.
Bet. All right, Maxie.
Sorry, I'm about to pass out.
I know.
The my star was the tortillas on this table. The moment I saw them, I'm like, why does this guy have tortillas on his table? We'll never know now, but
no one asked.
But I like that there were tortillas on the table.
I figured somebody was gonna ask him what the map was. It's just a map.
No, no need.
The last map was uneventful.
My wish is that the ogre didn't, or the troll didn't die.
He had to, unfortunately.
I would have saved him if I could have.
Couldn't. Plot armor and railroading and whatnot.
For the record, he said kill me.
Cutscene killing.
Oh yeah, for the people that couldn't read that, he did say kill me.
And also the second one was literally grunt.
It was, but it was funny how it translated.
Literally?
Yeah, it said grunt.
That's why I noted how funny it was that you guys can't actually read it.
There's sometimes I love that Folo's the one that like sees these things, and it's fucking amazing because I'm like, all right, Folo, here you go have fun with this.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm so sorry. So he didn't die. That was the wish. He didn't die.
Yeah, I wish he didn't die.
I
also wish I could roll good.
Yeah, I think for whatever reason after tonight, I feel like we all feel that very strongly about the rolling bad tonight.
Yeah.
We could have saved that ogre for like 3 seconds.
Make sure you put that down into your characters. If your characters feel bad about not saving them, maybe the next time if they see an ogre again, they have feelings about them.
Oh, this is having an effect on Johanna.
I'm just saying, that's a great prompt when it comes to like character depth and or character growth. So have fun with that.
All right, I'm gonna
Head
make
out.
like Bell and go to sleep.
All right, bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
I'm gonna do the same so I can
All right.
not talk instead of do this.
All right, Z file. Joel.
Let's see. Stars. I like the ogre, but I do wish we could have saved his ass, even though it was just a grunt. I liked him. He was cute. I wanted to keep him as a pet. And of course, my mushroom phalanges are always the best. Wishes. Fuck, I always wish there was more time. Like, I think that it's gonna be a long time, but then, like, 10 o'clock hits, and I'm like, "Not enough time, give me more."
I think you just don't like cliffhangers.
That's true. That's true. I binge watched it just for that reason right there.
What if the series ends on a cliffhanger?
Spoilers.
I will murder him. I will murder him. In his sleep, you will never hear from Chef again.
Well, I meant shows.
But
that
then we won't
actually
know
ended
what
on
the
cliffhangers.
resolution is for the cliffhanger.
The story has been done. The die have been cast, and a lot of what happens at the end comes down to whatever you guys do. All right. Wonderful. Well, again, DM, thank you guys all for coming here. Appreciate it. My stars and wishes. Stars, love the banter between the darky, edgy Lord and Pavoni. Also stars for everyone trying to save the ogre instead of kill the Dark Lord. Did not expect that. That was actually kind of cool. So yeah, that was very awesome. Getting stealth doesn't do much as far as role play, and I don't know if they're like, I think we've talked about it a few times about her getting out. I was really glad that she was the one that had the bag of holding, and she was kind of made to literally, I had to take notes of everything that she said, because she literally made an account, but she had to go through this entire bureaucratic bullshit process of making a bank account.
That was great.
And I love that she got not that I didn't love that it happened, but I love that she was the one that it got to happen for, and that she got to have that moment to shine. And I was really happy for her, because I know we all have, like, we struggle with like different anxiety disorders and stuff like that, but I was really glad that she finally got to have that, and that made me very happy for her. Like I said, loved all the dick jokes. That's my forte. Dick jokes. I am glad that the pacing, we weren't leaving today until this happened. The end, I always want, when we started tonight, I knew we were ending with you guys getting these things, which you're going to find out what they are next episode. But that was always the plan for the end of this episode, was that happening.
So right now they look like some sort of tattoo, is that correct?
They look like a tattoo if somebody took a hot red iron poker and seared it into your skin.
So it is a brand. Okay,
yeah.
I did read that right.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have feathers.
Fail it.
Yeah. And your feathers got dyed. So that is. So you guys are
feathers were killed?
You guys are all on brand. Between me, you, you're just a little heads up. Your guys' images that were used were not on random. So if that gives you any idea of how much bullshit I've done with this.
I think I have an idea.
I'm actually unsure because I don't know where fairy relates to it, and I really want to know.
Yeah.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's right, so it's like,
Oh, I love ideas. Can I have ideas? I love hearing ideas. I'm not going to tell you whether they're right or not. I just like hearing them.
No, that's a DM trick. That's a DM trick. He's going to write it down and use it later.
I can show you all my notes of all your arcs and stuff and what this means if it makes you feel any better.
Spoilers.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
As of right now, I don't like, as of like literally this very second, I like going through your guys' backstories and stuff. I don't think that these mean anything to any of you. Not right now, though.
Will they make sense to us?
Oh, like, Jesus Christ, yes. When it happens, you're gonna be like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then when it happens to the next person, you're gonna be like, Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it, Chef. So they will be revealed, and as they're revealed, you just be like, okay, all right, okay.
Solid.
Robert sus? Wait, hold on, what happened? Did my stupid thing didn't tell me that I got anything? Oh, never mind. I don't know what the fuck that was about. So yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, that's just, it's a lot of stuff going on. That's a lot of stuff, but I'm very excited. The next episode is going to be a little bit more laid back than this one. Not as and I say laid back as in it's the things that are about to be coming up aren't what's the best way to say it? There's a bit of comedic break that's about to be coming, so I'm very happy about that to kind of get it out of this. But I would say for everyone that's here right now in this room, this show, this podcast, whatever, has both Dungeons and Dragons in it right now.
Wait, we have both right now.
Yeah, right now.
He said the thing.
I said the thing. You guys are in a dungeon. There's a dragon. You guys have both Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, Oni. Less intense. It's definitely like, well, yes, less tense, but more progressing the story that's about to be going forward. You guys have spent like quite a bit of time like here and getting places and stuff. The pace is about to pick up like no one's fucking business. You guys are done with like the little bullshit things. You know what? I'll save it for the next one. You guys all leveled up too, by the way. But you two are the only one that know about it, so I guess I'll tell everyone else later.
What about 3? Meep's here.
Oh yeah, well no, she's outside smoking, so. So, but yeah.
Cool. Do we roll for HP or do you take average?
You could do either which one. I suggest that you just take average though.
Okay.
Just because I've had a fighter that's like, I want to roll mine, and he's rolled a 1 before, and that kind of sucks for him. So I'm just saying. If you want to roll, you're more than welcome to it, but I would suggest average.
Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Look, he thinks I'm not listening. I'm always listening.
Just like if you get a 1, I won't let you re-roll them, and just like if you get the max, I won't ask you to re-roll that either. So that's how I see it. If I'm not gonna ask you to re-roll the max, I'm not gonna let you re-roll the minimum. I mean the lowest.
Look, Z just needs to take a rest at this point in her life.
So yeah, you guys will have that, but you guys are leveling up, but that does not mean that you like get all your stuff back. You guys will have to.
Does that work through D&D or Beyond and for like an import, or is that strictly inside?
Yeah, you'll just do D&D and Beyond, and I'll import it.
Okay, cool.
We'll need to make an announcement in the thingy that we all leveled up.
Yeah, I'll let them all know that they all leveled up, which Max has been asking nonstop for like the last few weeks.
Level up.
So yeah, you guys. You guys get to meet.
Wait, I think I have a meme.
You know what? Last thing, just because Oni's here, and I don't want Oni to miss this one before we head out. Because I don't know if they're going to be here. That dragon's name, which again, there's only about half the team. His name is Smaug.
Why?
Can you actually?
I have a problem with names. Please don't do this to me.
It is Smaug.
Between
Chef, you're
Pavoni and Johanna, I can't handle any more names.
Well,
Chef, you're a bastard. But you're a fantastic bastard.
But when Oni asked me to do meow, I thought smog. I was like, everyone always has a hard time saying smog. And I was looking at the name, I was like, and I was hearing people pronounce it, I was like, Smaug. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. That works perfectly. It's on brand. So that's gonna be his name. And you guys will get to deal with his personality later, which is it's
Does he meow a lot? Please tell me he
no, but he does he acts like a kitten. You guys think Pavoni is bad with
you know that Z is gonna try to keep him, right? If he acts like a cat. I walked up to an ogre.
I'm bad with what?
So I was gonna say, you guys think that Pavoni is nothing compared to a cat. Cats are just different. They know they're the shit. They don't have to say it. But no, he's got his own thing going on. And the reason for that mini campaign that that's happening has to do with him. But he's super good. He's you'll find out. I don't want to spoil anything, but I basically he isn't going anywhere. You guys will be seeing him throughout this campaign, kind of thing. So good for you. Yay. Whether you fucking like it or not, you'll be seeing him throughout this campaign.
Well, then we wait for next Tuesday.
Yes, we wait for next Tuesday. Or now here's just a thought. Or we just play again tomorrow and fuck that. No, I'm just playing.
Don't take my schedule over.
I'm just playing. All right, you guys head
7:30, 7 o'clock. Oh wait, no, we're not. Oh.
All right. You guys head on to bed. I'm gonna head on or wherever it is. Thanks everyone for coming. This was a lot of fun. Can't wait to go back and do my whole shebang and edit this down and have just a grand old time with it. But once again, thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you all later.
Sounds good. See you around.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Good night.